clean energy.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GAR-001291. 001289. 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
Hey, it's Mason. Tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates could reduce or even eliminate your debt. End your tax nightmare today. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Again, 800-575-1482.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Here we go, 9 o'clock, straight up. It's a live imaging Tuesday. Smile, will you, Jack? It's also the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. First pitch, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. I'll pour some Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water on you today, Trav. Because the Dodgers actually won a game.
We should celebrate. Yes,
we should.
have to celebrate.
I'll go wet T-shirt contest right now. I don't mind.
I do. Do you want the lemon or do you want the raspberry vanilla?
Mind. I do not.
You don't want to see that?
Yeah. Do you?
Well, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Kind of. Yeah. Would you really do that?
Yeah, why not?
Let's see you.
Although I'm not in a T-shirt.
Come on, that's fun. Yeah.
I'm in a polo shirt with my...
Is it moisture wicking?
With my squirrel jacket on.
Yes.
Is it moisture wicking?
By the way, these mics still sound horrible. We'll get to that later.
They do.
I know. We're working on it. August is a bit of a construction month. We'll get it all figured out by September 2nd.
Is it bad that I can't hear myself in my own headset?
I think it's because you don't put up your headsets loud enough.
Yeah, turn up the volume.
I can hear everybody but myself.
You don't want to get your ears fried like all of us.
They're too late. They're already
Put it in
fried.
Mason mode. It's going
No,
to
I'm not putting it in Mason mode. I can hear the
Listen,
three of
everybody
you
wants to go
perfectly.
Mason mode once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. Good morning, Producer M.
Is it moisture wicking?
But the jacket? I think so, yeah.
It's like Travis asked 4 times, I asked, and we never got an answer.
Yeah,
Now
it's
we have the answer.
I mean, we'll see if we pour water on me. Producer Jorge, good morning.
Buenos dias.
Buenos
And
dias.
then Parker Bell and somebody else in the back there.
It's just Parker today.
Oh, it's just Parker?
Just Parker.
Parker's all by himself?
Sí.
Remember how we did that bit, let Parker play, and then we let him play at All-Star Friday night, and it was a disaster?
He hasn't talked about it on the Blue Review either yet, that's a problem, Parker. Tomorrow, we're having a whole first segment about this.
Didn't he just have a soft little ground out? Wasn't it totally
to the pitch?
kind of a letdown.
To Momo. It went to Momo, and Momo just kind of like tossed it.
It makes you wonder if we let Parker smash the other hashtag, if it's as underwhelming as him playing softball.
I hope I never know the answer to that question. I don't. There's some information I don't need, and that's on that list.
Remember, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, right? That's an insane ask. That's just an insane amount of time. I'm good. Yeah.
I mean, listen,
Susan.
Right. 20 minutes. What am I, 19? Get out of here.
I'd like these days just for 2 minutes. But I'm under a lot of medication. Anyway, it's 9:03.
That's the Schwann's talk.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to more Schwann's talk later. Yes. Good morning. Dodgers win as we... By the way, I always say in the imaging, we'll also do some halos, too.
Yeah. They got to do something first.
Can we mix in a little bit more halos?
There are a couple of games
yesterday?
under 500.
They're 49-51.
Yeah, there are a couple of games under. Here's some halos for you. I looked at the schedule this morning. Okay, I looked at the Dodgers schedule this morning.
Right.
The Dodgers do not play a team that is under 500 until they play the Angels. Does that count as Angel stock?
That's
coming up in August.
Go.
It's coming pretty soon.
They've got the Reds, the Red Sox, the Rays, and one other team. I forget who the fourth team is, but they play 4 teams in a row that are over 500, and then they play the Angels.
The problem with the Reds too is they're in the NL Central, and the Dodgers can't beat anybody in the NL Central.
Not so far.
They are getting destroyed by them.
They should move to the AL. Don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
By the way, something miraculous happened, which was the Dodgers winning, but something not miraculous and very common happening, another Dodgers injury.
No, Tanner Scott. Yeah, that one is not going to be great.
Why are you giving me that face?
That was a clarifying moment. I'm not happy the man is injured,
right?
But I do think that was
something has been affecting him.
That is okay. Now we have no choice. We got to go get somebody. Oh. They could have talked themselves into maybe using him in key situations, maybe using Yates in key situations.
Not Clinton Yates.
Not Clinton Yates.
No,
Kirby
Yates.
Yates. Kirby Yates has not been particularly effective, and Trinan may or may not come back. He may or may not be effective. So with Scott having a sting in the forearm, which is what they described it as, which is almost...
What is a sting in the forearm? I mean, your wife's a nurse. What does that mean?
I don't think her nursing background does not inform what I'm about to say, but me watching baseball forever and ever does. Whenever somebody says they have a forearm problem, that is usually about a week out of, they need to rebuild their elbow.
Yep.
That is usually the thing that goes first. So that is bad news for Tanner Scott. It's bad news for that deal they signed him to. But if there is a clarifying moment, it's, okay, now we have to go get somebody. So I think they will in the next 9 days.
Yeah, they have to get somebody. You now know exactly what they need to go out and get. They need to get outfield. That is very much a
But that,
big
I think,
position
slid to the number 2 spot, Greg. I think it was number 1, and now I think it's number 2.
With Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates almost blowing that game. The team looks good for the whole 9 innings. You had 24 outs or 23 outs before the Tanner Scott shot to Tommy Edman.
Yeah.
Like, okay, pitching, good. Everything's going well.
So lucky there.
That ball was that Correa hit was about a foot
it
from
hit
going
the
over there.
very top of the web of his glove that it almost came out. It was hit so hard.
Are you talking to Tommy Edman?
Yeah. It was hit so hard, and where it hit in the glove, it didn't hit the pocket. It hit the top of the web. It nearly popped right out. That was nearly into the corner. Runs would have come in.
It would have been a completely different game.
No, the sting might have shown up.
And then the Kirby Yates one at the end of the game where James Outman caught it again on the tip, right a foot away from going over.
Would that have gone or would it hit the top of the wall?
I thought it
was close.
Yeah.
It was really close.
Either way, it was just a little bit further. And Correa is a hero to everybody.
Nobody in the ballpark. The guys in the first base dugout.
I love how much he gets booed.
I
love how much he gets booed
still
consistently.
That's
intense as it was the year after they got
Altuve too.
Overboard.
Him, Altuve. We haven't seen Bregman come through this season, but those 2 guys, or those 3 guys, excuse me. The intensity of hatred for those 3 guys hasn't waned even a little bit. It's glorious hatred.
I love it.
It is just wonderful
Can you imagine
hatred.
if he didn't make that catch? That guy
People would be screaming. Kirby Yates may not have made it out of the stadium.
Yes.
But Howard, you still don't agree with the booing of Carlos Correa?
No, I do.
Okay, you do. Because you didn't to Altuve.
No,
you told me
I
before.
was messing with Travis. Like, like booing Altuve could be the wrong thing, right? You could be giving him what he wants that
worth
day.
it.
It's completely worth it.
Worth it. Right. Even if it does get him
I was
going.
messing with you, yeah.
No, they hate that guy's
Let me ask
guts.
you a question, Greg. You get booed a lot at All-Star Friday night, and you're holding a bat, much like Altuve's holding. Does it pump you up?
It does going in there. I mean, it hasn't worked for me so far. I only got one hit in the last 2 seasons.
Well, you got a hit at least.
Yeah, I did get a hit. So, but I love the booze. I actually am a big fan
I think
of
he
it.
enjoys the booze too.
It's fine, but it's not going to stop though. Like, I feel like the people are booing me as kind of a bit, whereas the people are booing those two.
That's real heat. Yeah.
To me or to Altuve and Correa?
Altuve and Correa. That's real
Altuve
heat.
and Correa.
Yeah.
That's real, true hate.
Yes.
I think it's all just a bit.
Now, he wasn't on the 2017 team, but I did notice last night when Correa got to second base at some point in the game, he was chit-chatting with Mookie, who's obviously playing shortstop, and they're just chopping it up, laughing, having a good time about the whole thing. And I don't know if because Mookie wasn't on the 2017 team, if he doesn't harbor those hard feelings or not, but
probably.
It was
I don't think
weird.
Freddie harbors those either.
Yeah, maybe not.
So are you saying you're annoyed that they're chopping it up?
Yes.
Oh.
In that particular moment, it's one of those. No, he's public enemy number one.
Oh,
that guy
not
does
a
not
player
get
thing.
it.
I don't think it's a player thing. It is
It
definitely.
was a player thing for those 2017
But
guys.
how many guys are still on this team? Taylor and Barnes are now
Kershaw's
gone.
the last one?
Kershaw.
Yeah.
Will Smith. He might have been 2018 though. He might not have been on that either. I don't think Muncy.
Right.
I don't think
You're
Muncy
right,
was
wasn't.
either. So you have.
Muncy.
I don't think so. I don't think so. If you could look it up, but I think the only guy that's on this current roster that was there in 2017 is Clayton Kershaw. And so at that point, you're looking at guys
You
that
don't
just
really get to hate another guy unless he does something to you.
right.
you.
So this is a fan-driven
Because
thing.
you may wind up playing for the Astros. You don't know.
No, for sure.
You have no idea.
I can't see
Oh, the
Freddie.
trash cans.
Well, yeah, no, it's
Max
real.
Muncy was not on that team.
Was Will Smith on that
You
team?
know, maybe
No.
the booze die down once Kershaw retires. Once the
No,
last
no,
guy.
no,
the fans are never
the
gonna let it
fans
go.
are never going to let it. They
Maybe
stole a World Series from us, from the fans. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Have a big, heavy sigh?
I mean, listen.
You're an Angelino.
Kershaw threw.
He stole from you.
Threw up home runs in other postseasons too, just for the record.
But that was our guy doing it to us, not another guy stealing it and having buzzers on their chests. Like, that's
honestly,
insane.
I like the buzzers on the chest bit.
That's pretty good, right? Yeah.
No, don't. I have a new
it's
tattoo.
terrible.
Don't
It's
open
terrible.
my
That's a pretty
shirt.
good idea. Yeah. Who would have thunk that? Come on.
Well,
I'm surprised it hadn't been done before, or maybe it has.
Well,
it probably was.
That is why I think that the vast majority of people's. Remember how hard like Cody Bellinger and other guys were going at him right after the moment? Like they were going in with both feet. It was
Cody Bellinger was hard on
and
them.
all of a sudden, and it wasn't just that. It was like across baseball. Everybody's kind of looking down their nose at these guys like they were scumbags. And all of a sudden, it stopped.
Yes.
And I really do think it was one of these. Okay, we've taken what we said we would take. Now you all need to stop. Or else we're gonna start telling what's up.
Remember Deflategate, the whole thing? Brady's a cheater, and then all of a sudden it just stopped because your quarterback's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
So Brady eventually admitted that he deflated it.
Every QB does it.
Do you think that eventually, though, the Astros, that team, those guys will admit it down the road? Like, yeah, we did it.
I think they all do at some point. Even Sammy Sosa kind of admitted he didn't fully say yes, I did it, but he's like mistakes were made. I should have
not
done
everybody
things differently.
does. Most do, but not everybody.
And he also says, "I've always been this color."
Right?
Isn't he back to brown now?
He is
I think he
vitiligo.
is. Yes.
Did he? No. I think
it was a weird camera flash. He was going with some really out there explanations.
He put a lot of powder on his face.
The biggest one.
I mean, listen, Jorge's done it too.
Wow.
Perico.
You didn't lighten up, did you? Wow.
The biggest one, the guy that's never, ever, ever given up any of it is Bonds. He
is hard fast.
Never, ever even nodded towards.
Will he ever?
No.
And know, I believe Sheffield. Remember Sheffield's whole thing? Steroids is something you put in your butt. Like he did not believe it was the cream.
Okay.
Like he's like, I didn't take steroids. He may believe like he did not take anything. Some guys may believe they didn't take anything. They don't believe that was a form of steroids.
The problem,
I know. We're not talking about geniuses here.
The problem with
because it didn't come from a syringe and you didn't stick it in his butt, it wasn't steroids.
Let's cut all that up.
Yeah.
That's an easy one for the Mandy's next year.
Just say it.
Yeah, sure.
He may not believe it.
The problem with
he
Bonds,
may believe it was flaxseed oil because that's what you told me. That's what you told him.
Yeah. But again, the problem with Bonds is that he's so good in everything else that he was doing that he was still going to hit those home runs.
I've come around on this. I've done almost a complete 180.
I'm fully just put him in.
Let him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them all in. The whole league was on it.
A-Rod, all those guys.
No one else hit 73 home runs.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it wasn't enhanced, but it was still amazing.
We didn't talk about that. Who was the little guy that said he was told not to win the batting title?
Oh, that was D. Gordon. I watched that
just
yesterday.
Sounds like, is that real? Please don't tell me that's real. You can tell a guy not to win the batting title?
I think it wasn't said like, hey, don't win the batting title. It was more that they were kind of trying to get Bryce Harper to win the Triple Crown.
What's that got to do with him at all then?
Nothing.
Then talk to Bryce Harper.
Right. Bryce Harper needs to go get more hits. I don't need to get less hits.
D. Gordon went 3 for 4 on the last day of the season to pass in the batting title, so they were annoyed by it. So the guy is tiny, and they're saying that, okay, you now suspended for steroids.
Next year.
And steroids don't make you bigger always. It can also just help in certain aspects.
Help recovery.
Yeah.
It lets you recover.
I
got in trouble with my wife.
My God. Wow.
Yeah, that of all the excuses,
that sounds like
was
somebody
the
on our
worst
team.
Sounds like Dr.
I got in trouble with my wife.
Wow. It's not a very hearty laugh by old Altuve there.
That
That's not something that's going to make you run for the. It's
very Messi-like.
Yeah, it is. It is Messi-like. Michael Jackson-like.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chris?
Well, we got a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
Rams training camp on Thursday. And not to deviate too much from talking baseball during the
Halos.
The Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch, I'm wearing something that you thought I would never wear.
The Rams hat.
A Rams hat that I purchased for Thursday because DeMarco and I are doing what's called Chalk Talk.
Is it moisture wicking?
Not the hat.
Not the hat.
We're doing what's called Chalk Talk with Rams general manager Les Snead on Thursday. It's a private event just for partners. We're doing it somewhere on campus at LMU while Sedano and Cap begin the live broadcast.
Yeah. It's a good time to interview a GM right before the season starts. Got a lot to say.
And I'm gonna try to poke at Les because Les is cool.
You?
Yeah.
You sure?
Like I don't know if McVay would get the bit.
He would. He's pretty open.
But
to
I
those.
think he would.
Unless you're asking about Campbell's chicken soup.
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah.
I'm so. We need to organize.
Was it
this.
the red one or the white one?
There it is. There it is. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
That was rough. He was not in the mood to play. Like, see, Les is going to be in the mood to play.
Well, I made the mistake of asking after a loss.
Yeah.
Nothing's funny after a loss. Had they won the game, I would have had a better
That was
chance.
an answer to your question?
Yes.
What was the question?
I found it.
What was the question?
Let's play it.
Coach McVay joining us here on the Travis and Sliwa Show. And Sean, obviously, there are game time decisions that need to be made, so maybe this is something that you have to do in the moment. But is it a red Manhattan clam chowder sort of day, or is it a creamy New England clam chowder sort of day?
I have no idea what that means.
I'm asking you about your soup commercials.
You know what? It's the Campbell's kind of day. That's what it is.
Regardless of what it is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's one you're never
I
going
can
to
feel the sweat.
And you know,
wasn't good. Didn't work out.
Didn't work in the slightest. Even when I heard it in my office, I'm like, what are you asking?
Didn't work out.
Heck
Look,
yeah.
I took a shot and I missed. Nobody bats 1,000.
right.
I missed.
I was told to ask a silly question first.
I didn't do it first. I didn't open up with that. I did it in the middle.
You know who loved that? Sliwa. Sliwa was
Did
like,
he?
Take that, Trav.
Oh, my God.
Scumbag.
Hilarious.
Might be the only
When
times
did
you saw him
ask
smile.
that? What time of year was that?
Middle of the season.
Middle of the season.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because sometimes he can't be on Mason Island because of the schedule if they have a Thursday game or whatever.
Yeah,
And so
okay.
he had to do he had to do an earlier thing. So we put him on with Travis and Sliwa, and I remember Greg and I talking that morning like, well, Sliwa's not going to say anything, so Trav's got to have the heavy lifting on this one.
And he went with New England
my
clam
God.
chowder.
Did you recover? Did you
Look,
Did you get out of it?
I was
Okay.
fine. I was fine. It was terrible. It was a bad question that elicited the response that it deserved.
Nice. Did you pitch your way out of trouble?
I have no idea what that means.
What I did is I gave up a grand slam and I slinked
Moved
off the
on.
mound and just kept going and
Move on
went
to the
back
next.
out to the mound 5 days later
goodness.
and started chucking more pitches.
So I got to
that's great.
figure out on Thursday, in the 30 minutes with Les, how I work in that I almost died.
I'm sure you can
Right
find a
off
way.
the top.
I'm sure you'll find a
Right
way.
off the top.
Skilled at finding your way into that
Yeah, I'm
gonna
figure it out.
conversation. All right, Greg, do you have a read right now?
Well, the first pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. Do you want one today? I got a raspberry vanilla or lemon. Where do you want to go?
Lemon, por favor.
Lemon for you. You want one? You want a raspberry?
Do you want me to
vanilla?
spray it on you?
Yeah. No, here we go.
Don't throw it now. You can't open it for an hour.
You can. Here we go.
You can absolutely open it.
Ready?
1, 2, here we
three.
go.
There we go.
Delicious.
I didn't know we were doing a coordinated thing. Damn it.
Just watch as we're all putting these in the air.
All right, I don't know what your problem with Dino Ebel is, but you need to explain it when we're coming up next. It is a Lit Tuesday on Travis DeMarco on 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the west.
Driver C for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months.
One at this payment, S3735-805. MSRP $37,764.
$33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net.
On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net.
Hey, ESPN LA, Julie May at Hollywood Park Casino celebrate Mason and Ireland for their 21st birthday podcast. But it is sold out. But you can still win tickets. Just listen closely from noon to 3 for your last chance to win tickets. And we'll see you here at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room.
Like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. And the non-stop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked into Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA.
Oh, by the way, Ivan's no longer on the project. His wife got a new job, so they're moving across the country.
Robin's top researcher is deviating to a new market. This isn't standard.
And now we're short-staffed. Who's going to finish all these projects?
She needs a cluster of new data analysts, and there's no margin for error.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Ah, yes, the homie oldies. The delegation. Oh, honey. 9:21 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch with Corporate Greg, or Greg Bergman, I should say. God, we don't say Corporate Greg as much. But
it is what it is.
They opened up the can before it. I'm going to hit the post with the can opening. Put that up. Oh, you see that?
Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
By the way, I've entered the YouTube chat.
Oh, no. How's it looking today?
It's vibrant so far. People get excited when I come in. And they're offensive. They're usually offensive towards me, which I like.
Offended or offensive?
Can you give us an example?
Well, they're already making fun of that I say I almost died.
Oh.
Well, you did.
921.
Somebody was making fun of my hat. They say it's oversized.
Travis.
This is 7.5, which is the size I wore before I almost died.
I was going to ask you, Chris. There's you can appreciate this. I can appreciate this. How much has your head size altered since you've lost?
I think that's
the
a
weight?
personal question, frankly.
No, you just mentioned it yourself. I went down a full 1/8 of an inch.
Did you really?
Wow.
Your head shrunk?
1/8 of an inch in my head.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
From 5/8 to a half.
With weight loss.
With weight loss. That's how much fat was wrapped around my brain.
You're a hat dude.
Yeah.
What do you think of that hat?
I don't like it, but you have to fold the rim a little bit.
No, I don't want. I want
you
a straight.
don't
This is supposed to be flat.
I want a flat bill. No, I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm no longer a bend guy. I want it flat.
I'm a bend guy. I'm with you.
You're a
Jorge.
bend guy? Okay.
Even the
I
flat,
can't
even
do
the flat
bends
ones, I
anymore.
bend it a little. Yeah.
My hats that are bent a little bit, I'm like, nah, I prefer flat bill. I like how it looks with my face and when I'm in glasses now.
No, that's why it looks bigger on your head because it's not.
Because it's
folded a
not
little
bent.
bit.
Well, sometimes I want it to look.
No, you need a little bent.
Sometimes
He's not
I want.
asking all the way.
Will you get out of the way so I can do my bend?
Yeah, we all know what you're going to say. You can
Sometimes
just
I
skip
want it to
this
look
time.
bigger.
Yeah,
Damn it!
Wow.
Everyone's stepping all over you.
I'm just gonna sit my arrowhead man.
But you still need to bend a little bit.
No, I don't want bend.
It's a nice hat. I like that.
Meanwhile, first pitch continues now.
So you wanted me to talk about Dino Ebel?
I got nervous last night.
You
with
should.
Shohei.
That was going to be a question we were talking about this morning.
I got nervous.
When Shohei Otani hit the home run after getting out of the first inning.
I got nervous. It's not the home run, though. If he bangs the triple, then you've got problems.
I was watching it in his second
He had
at bat. I was
8
sitting
innings
there.
to get 3 more hits.
Right.
And, I was like, oh boy.
Pitching, okay, he's going to be fine. Get that triple, then I'm nervous.
So, what if he did hit a triple? Because he can.
Yeah.
In the second at bat,
He's
it could have
second
gotten
in
a
the
triple.
National League in triples.
Right.
He's
Like that's a
second.
thing he does.
He's got to pitch long enough for me to pay off the bet, but like I said, it is.
That's coming, by the way.
Are you moving towards possible?
I didn't think it was humanly possible to do that. I am now. That dude is a freak of nature. He really is. That doesn't make any damn sense to be that good at the plate and pitching like that.
Last
that
night,
makes no sense.
The first thing I did after he hit the home run is I texted Travis and I said, we're officially on watch.
You were not the first one to get in,
And
by
I
the way.
knew it.
That's what was so funny. I had a handful of people text me asking about, is DeMarco seeing what's happening right now?
Of course. Oh,
And
my
I'm
God.
like, well, yeah.
Cold chill down my back. Oh, my God.
Because
yes.
it's the whole take was that it's not possible, not humanly possible. It is for Shohei Otani. You can see it happening.
But there will never be a scenario when that would happen.
What? Yeah,
never.
It could have happened last night.
You won't pitch him that long.
Well, no. How long do you have
What
to
are you
pitch
talking
for?
about?
You won't pitch him that long for him to be hitting for the cycle. If
he could do it this year,
I guess he could have.
He could have done it last
I'm trying
night.
to talk myself out of this, man.
He's
Damn.
already hit for the cycle.
I owe
He's
money
already
all over
pitched
town.
deep in the game.
I'm
Right.
coming here
It just
naked.
hasn't happened on the same day
God.
yet.
He's going to be fully
Yeah.
built up next year,
You
so
know,
you have
I-
all of
he's
next
gonna
year.
pitch
I
too.
know
4
it's
innings in his next
baseball. I
start.
do.
Yeah.
But
He's going to get to 5-6 by the end of the year.
you got to put whoever manages him into the same category as we used to put people with Barry Sanders. You can't win with that guy. You stink. I know it's baseball. I really do.
And they did last year.
But that damn good at the plate and pitching like that too, that's freaking ridiculous.
Come on, you're gonna throw him off.
What?
no, it's not.
Well, the Angels did it 6 years
Well, he
in
didn't
a
pitch,
row.
but he didn't pitch last
He
year.
did. You're right.
That's what I mean. He didn't pitch like. He
Don't
just
get
hit.
mad at me.
I'm not. I'm just saying. If you can pitch and hit and be that damn good, and you can't win with that, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, the Angels went 0 for 6.
What's the Angels? then?
They didn't even
Right.
make the playoffs.
I know.
Imagine that he was pitching and hitting.
Whoa. They didn't even have a winning record. like hold on a second. It's not like they just missed the playoffs.
Right.
They never won more games than they lost.
It makes
Which
it worse.
is insanity to have. And that was at a time when Mike Trout was at his peak.
Sure.
Right.
Winning,
and
winning,
you had him. Oh,
and
geez.
the two of them.
It is. My baseball itch is going off, so I need to say this. To answer what you're talking about is this isn't football. This isn't basketball. In basketball, if I have LeBron James, I can give the ball.
win. Yep.
I can give the ball to LeBron James every play. In football, if I have Barry Sanders, I can give the ball to Barry Sanders every time we have the ball on offense and let him do his thing. Shohei's only going to hit 4 or 5 times a game. I can't decide when he's going to hit.
Right.
He's going to hit when it's his turn in the order. He's only going to pitch once a week. It's not like you can pitch him 7 days a week. It's not like he gets all 27 at-bats like a basketball or football player can conceivably have. That's why when you're a team like, I don't know, the Angels, and you surround him with less than optimal teammates,
I guess,
that you could have a transcendent, once in a generation, once in a lifetime, maybe once of the greatest ever.
Right.
And it almost doesn't matter.
Is that
matter at
Socha
all.
you're pinning that on?
No, he wasn't there for
He
the
wasn't
vast
there for
majority. I
that.
don't even know if he was there for any of it.
It was the former head.
It was
former manager
Osmus.
of
It was Madden.
Madden. It was Joe
Nevin.
Madden.
Joe Madden.
It was a handful of guys.
Nevin was like just a little short.
No,
time.
but he was there for a season of it. It's not a manager. What do you say? Hit more. He
Yeah.
did everything he could.
Right.
It's
He
not
hit
his
more
turn
home
to
runs.
hit.
Home runs.
He got wins.
Yeah.
He didn't get wins because he would throw it up, like give up one run and lose 9-1 because they would just give it up in the back
well,
end.
I can't make him hit now. It's Joe Adele's turn to hit, and he just struck out again.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to do about it?
No, it was all bad. But luckily, he's here in Dodger blue and winning World Series last year.
What's your beef with Dino Ebel?
So my beef with Dino Ebel is I was having a conversation with a couple of people, and they said his name was Jeff Spiegel from Dodger Blue, and he comes on the Blue Review every Friday. But he says I don't like Dino Ebel, and I'm like, what? Dino Ebel's great. He's amazing. He does a great job. He said, watch him. He is not a good third base coach. In the last 2 games, he has directly affected these games. Against the Brewers on Sunday, he stopped a hard stop on Andy Pages, who should have been at least rounding third base and moving down the line for what would have been a game-tying run when it got past the first baseman. But Dino Ebel gave him a hard stop, and he stopped there. The third baseman was not around at all. And so he stopped there. The ball got by. He didn't go and score. They lost the game by 1 run. Last night, he had luckily they won the game, but he on a double, he had Freddie coming around from second base on a single. Sorry, it was a single. Coming around for third base and told him to go, gave him the go sign, who's hobbling down the line and got thrown out by 20 feet. Like, those are 25. Bad.
Is he blowing it?
Sorry, 25 feet. Those are
Is
bad.
he blowing it?
If you're in the middle of a losing streak and you're having errors and different things happening, your coaches need to be doing the correct thing. That is something that is important for the game.
Of course.
Just the minor little things. And Dino Ebel is sending guys or stopping guys at the wrong point.
The decision to send Freeman last night was a mistake. That was a
Massive
bad play.
mistake.
It was the guy in left field, I think, not Harrison Bader.
It was Bader.
Was it Bader?
It was Bader.
So Bader is not a guy that you're terrified of having guys thrown. It was a bad mistake. Don't get me wrong. But I think he's doing exactly what you suggested. He's trying to make something happen. It was the wrong decision to try to make something happen right there. But those 2 examples that you're using, fine. Those might not have been great decisions, but this is one of the most prepared, comprehensive, skilled third base coaches that we've seen in a long time. He's very good at this. These are bad examples. This doesn't support that he's very good at it.
There's been earlier in the year with Andy Pages. There's been.
I will take my chances with that guy over and over and over again. He's one of the best in the business.
Whose decision was to put Outman at center field?
Well, that's always going to be.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
He actually did the right thing.
Yes, right.
So I was always loved Dino Ebel. I'm very much on your side, and I think this is a very much a nitpick. But at the same point, when you're going through these problems, and then you're seeing more problems that are coming from coaches, that's when it starts to kind of get a little bit off. Like, hey, what is happening over here? I'm not calling for his head or anything along those lines, but those are things that need to get shored up. I understand that he's trying to make something happen, but you already have a lead.
That was the wrong spot to try to make something happen.
Right,
That
you
was
have a lead.
A relatively slow runner who does not appear to be at 100% health.
No.
And a hard hit ball to left field. There are a lot of things. But
he looked like Giancarlo Stanton coming around.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not
Series.
defending the decision to send Freddie Freeman. That was the wrong decision. But as far as his job over there, I'm good.
So I never really looked at it until Jeff was talking to me about it off the air, and he's just like, watch him. He is not doing a good job at third base this year. Maybe overall, and he is that prepared, but he has not done a good job this year, apparently.
They have done a good job of finally kind of trying something a little different. We'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. It is also time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. The first day of live training camp, Rams training camp at LMU, is coming up on Thursday afternoon. Sedano and Cap at 3. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready for the beginning of the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California and gaming and casino partner for the Los Angeles Rams. What they are getting right coming up next.
First pitch always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water.
7:10
Nothing else.
ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit
she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere.
Hey, ESPN LA, Julie May at Hollywood Park Casino. Celebrate Mason and Ireland for their 21st birthday podcast. But it is sold out. But you can still win tickets. Just listen closely from noon to 3 for your last chance to win tickets. And we'll see you here at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room.
Multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel Inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
I would rather go blind, boy.
Miss Eddie James, I'd rather go blind.
Than to see you
9:34 on a live imaging Tuesday. Greg Bergman's now in the YouTube chat at ESPN Los Angeles. It's a funky place, Jack. We play the homie oldies on Tuesday, and I enjoy it. Thank you, producer Jorge. It is a live imaging Tuesday, fun and frivolity all day long. I got to leave at like 11:15 this morning, though. We got a GKB.
Got the walk.
A walking challenge. And I wasn't going to do it. I was going to stay on the air, and then Tommy basically told me I had to.
Where are you walking?
Grand Central Market, right?
It's actually the walk that Cappy and I do all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's around Angels Flight and going by Grand Central Market. And
How long is that?
What's a 5K?
5K.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, bring back carnitas, please.
Yeah, that's a good spot. And it's in the back end of that place. That is a
Always
bomb
food.
spot. Yeah, that's really good. Can you do carnitas because you almost died, or are they off the menu?
I could eat it if I wanted to, but I don't really want to.
Okay.
Nothing against the carnitas there, but I would prefer to eat just a salad today because on Sunday I was a little loose.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Well, we had a barbecue for my uncle's birthday, so I ate stuff that, again, it's fine.
Hard to turn down barbecue.
Nowadays, it doesn't like kill me like we were worried about salt a few months ago, but it just takes a few days to pump out, and I'm just like, whatever. I'd rather just eat a salad with some balsamic and olive oil.
I can't say no to barbecue. I just don't go to the barbecue. Because if I'm there, I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna eat.
What's your first stop?
Ribs. Come on, bro. Yes, especially if they're good ribs.
Yeah,
you know
you
what
can
I mean?
take the bone and just go.
Oh,
You still put them in the oven like before when Key was here?
Bro, okay, see? Come on.
Remember those days when we would play Fat Albert for you?
I do.
Yes,
Every
well,
day.
and those were the Fat
my
Boys.
God.
That group, the Fat Boys from the 80s, we would play that for you, and then the Raj would hit the Fat Albert
24/7.
I mean, we really did clown you every time you came on. Yeah.
We did. We had fun. We did.
And now Key just texts me every day looking for a job.
What's he doing now?
Nothing.
Chilling?
But getting paid, that's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I bet he is. Yeah.
Counting the stats.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
The Fat Boy.
Yeah.
He just tapped into my high school.
Where are we on pulled pork?
I love pulled pork.
Yeah,
especially with a good brioche bun. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, little coleslaw on that sandwich.
Come on.
Yeah,
There you
Mac
go.
and cheese on the side.
I just can't say no, so I just don't go. That rhymes.
What
Yes.
about brisket?
Yes.
I can miss that.
I love barbecue,
Okay.
period. If you grill it, I'm going to eat it, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it.
Smoked sausage?
Yeah,
Oh,
come
he'll
on.
smoke a sausage.
Come on.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Tri-tip?
Tri-tip
So
too.
now, I make a different tri-tip
Yeah, I saw your post.
because my old tri-tip had a
Lot of salt.
now actually looking at the levels, my old tri-tip was incredible. Everybody loved it, but they were very thirsty after, and it probably had 5,000 milligrams of sodium.
Wow.
Because
I bet.
2 teaspoons of Lawry's seasoning salt is like 400 milligrams just in 2 teaspoons. So I still put 1 teaspoon on each side, and then I just use everything else but salt, and it still comes out great.
Hey, Lowry's
But
is real.
I used to pour Lowry's on there with kosher salt,
You know
too.
why?
Because it's good.
delicious.
Yes,
but it was
it
probably
is. It's
5,000
so good.
milligrams.
It's delicious.
Pour it on your
It's got
shoe, you
all
eat it.
of that stuff in there
No
that makes
doubt.
it taste wonderful.
But the Costco version of Dash, like their Dash seasoning, is not bad. Dash is not horrible.
Kirkland Dash.
Kirkland Dash.
Yeah, Kirkland Dash.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get
I don't
it
know
right.
what it's called.
Do
but
they
that
still
sounds
do
about
the
right.
beef bowl here at Lowry's?
Yes.
Between the Rose Bowl teams?
Yes.
They still do that.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
How much did you take down when you went? Because you went to the Rose Bowl 3 times?
Yeah, Lincoln
Yeah.
Kennedy was the guy who won. I
No
think he had like
surprise there.
4 of those steaks.
Big ass
those
cuts.
Those big pieces of meat. I think
Yeah.
I can get through 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're thinking drops.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Look at you. Yes, that was always fun. No doubt.
Can I this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going with it.
Go ahead.
I think prime rib's awful.
No, you're a horrible
because of the
human.
fat, right?
No,
It's
you're a
always-
horrible human
it's
being for
always
saying that.
undercooked.
No, you can
It's
get it well done.
Rubbery.
Yeah.
It's not particularly flavorful. It's too fatty.
Yeah.
Like I can miss prime rib. If I never had another cut of prime rib the rest of my life, I'd be 100% fine.
If there were other choices, I'd probably choose something else.
Yes.
But I haven't had a bad
The
one.
only
Yeah.
cut of prime rib that I can kind of sort of get behind is an end cut. That's it.
Well, the end cut.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
eating the butt is sometimes better in the long run, but the end cut will give you what you want. Why are you looking at me like that?
Wow.
But you're a bad.
Just messed me all up. Okay.
We'll need this for the Mandy. Because I wasn't really trying to do anything.
Yes, shut up. Yes, you were. You know exactly
Wow.
what you were doing.
Record skip.
That sentence could not have been more of a Morales sentence
I
if
actually
anything
believe
was
him.
ever
I
said.
don't think he was trying to
Never.
do that.
I really wasn't.
I don't think he
I
was
want you to
trying.
think about what you just
I
said
really
to
wasn't
Marco.
until
he was
you
like,
smiled
what?
at me, and then I realized what I said. I wasn't trying to. I was talking prime
think
rib.
really.
Because here's the thing. I have a
Yeah.
passionate take on this. If the restaurant has prime rib, I don't care if it's one of those joints that's got like $5 prime rib. I'm ordering prime rib.
You're getting prime rib.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meat.
Baked potato.
No,
Wow.
you know what you said.
No, I actually didn't try. Now I realize what I said. Prime rib at the Smokehouse in Burbank, still incredible. Prime rib at Del Rey in Pico Rivera, incredible.
I don't.
What about
you-
Jameson's prime rib for $5?
I would eat it.
Tuesdays? Yeah.
I would eat it.
All you can eat prime
Not my
rib.
first choice. but
Well,
I'm not
$5
gonna
all you
reject
could
it.
eat prime rib. I don't know.
It's
That
too
could be
rare.
dangerous.
Huh?
It's too rare.
It's a little bloody.
Yeah.
It's a little bloody.
But you
it's
get
good.
that with the mashed potatoes.
I love
and
it.
then
Yeah.
The jus. I
the
do like
au
the
jus.
jus.
Yeah.
You put the au jus in there
And the
you're good.
horseradish.
and the horseradish.
But how
Oh
about-
my god!
How about we do jus and horseradish on a ribeye? We do it
You ever
on
tried
that?
a strip.
You ever
do it
tried
on
it?
a
Because
yeah.
here's the thing: how those pieces of meat are usually cooked is different than a prime rib. So it's not as grand
Yeah.
as you think it is having au jus and horseradish
I
on a
like
steak.
the crust that the meat makes when you sear it. And you only get the sear on the outside piece. The middle piece is so
I know what you mean.
under.
I know what you mean.
You're a bad guy for not liking prime rib.
Honestly,
I'm very disappointed in you. Usually you and I agreed about meat.
We do.
But this one, it's offensive.
I got to circle back. You're not happy Tanner Scott got hurt, right?
Wow, that was a weird transition.
No, I said I have to circle back.
We're trying to do prime rib talk.
I heard we were talking about that early, and there was a lot of people talking.
What I said is that it was a clarifying moment.
Clarifying moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a moment where hey, I think he's going to be okay. He's not pitching well, but I think he'll be okay. We're going to roll this out. We're going to roll Kirby Yates out. We're going to continue.
You were
to
thinking
use these
trade
guys.
deadline.
The trade deadline is in 9 days.
Okay.
So 9 days from now, your team is going to be what it's going to be through the end of the line,
right,
other than what you can bring up from the minor leagues.
Aaron Palmer in the YouTube chat says he smokes his prime rib. That seems interesting. I don't know. I've never had a smoked prime rib. I would imagine it's fine, but I don't know.
Not my favorite cut. Not my favorite cut. But now that he's down, and if he had a forearm thing, that is very likely means that's an elbow thing, and those don't heal quickly. If he may even need something beyond just some time off.
Okay.
So we'll see. They're going to have to go get somebody that could pitch the 8th or the 9th inning. Trinan will pitch big outs for the Dodgers, again, assuming health, and with him, that's a big assumption. He misses a lot of time. They're going to need another high-leverage arm at the back end.
Now I'm clear on your clarify. I thought you meant now you have an idea of how you'd like to finish games without him now that he's hurt.
I want prime rib now. Where can I get prime rib at 9:42 a.m.?
Nowhere.
It's probably Jameson's for $5.
Yeah, it is. I think Tuesdays has the deal.
Wow. When's the last time you had prime rib?
I don't eat it. No, so I actually did eat it I ate it with Greg, actually. We went to the smokehouse, I want to say in March, and I had it, and I said, I know this is going to raise my vitals, and I shouldn't be having this, but I did. Obviously, I didn't have a cocktail. Usually our smokehouse quarterly dinners used to include a lot of alcohol for me, but I just had a Roy Rogers. And then I think I also had a Shirley Temple. Yeah, like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
A Roy Rogers is a quality item, Clark.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
Yeah. Well,
so is a Shirley Temple.
It's a cherry Coke, a cherry 7-Up.
No, don't make this
That's
mistake.
Roy Rogers
No,
cherry Coke?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Basically.
It's Coca-Cola with
grenadine. I know
a
what
cherry
it is.
Coke is something different.
I understand, but it's in the
first the prime rib and now this.
Okay.
No, I like a Roy Rogers, unlike a prime rib, but it is in the neighborhood of a cherry.
You're
Coke.
an evil man
for
doing
somebody
this.
that doesn't know that by name, it is a Coca-Cola with grenadine.
Grenadine, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a cherry Coke. A cherry Coke's a cherry Coke.
I know, it's same vein of. Yeah, I've never ordered prime rib. It was always there.
What does that even mean?
At the beef
Like
bowl.
I've never gone to a restaurant and ordered prime rib.
So you haven't had prime rib in 20 years? Or 30 years?
No, it's been there at like some event. Like part of it has prime rib.
It's frequently on a carving station.
Correct.
Too.
But I didn't order it. It's just there.
It's just there.
Yeah, I've never ordered prime rib.
Some Rams stuff. Sarah Barshop, ESPN's Rams reporter, is reporting that Kyron Williams has arrived to LMU for Rams training camp. He's scheduled to speak later this morning, and he's in the middle of a contract
negotiation
with the Rams on whether or not he's going to get an extension from them. And so maybe we could talk about him.
I don't think it rises to the level of dispute quite yet. We're headed in that direction. I think it's a negotiation at this point. We can do that coming up at 10 o'clock. We got a little Far Side coming up next.
Boy.
Don't forget
what do you got
you're
today?
going to want to listen to the biggest show on the radio for your chance to be a part of Saturday night's Mason and Ireland's 21st birthday private podcast party at Hollywood Park Casino. Your only way to get in is to win this week by listening to Mason and Ireland noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station 710 ESPN. The Far Side is coming up next. You can win Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row. That is something you can do because Rotolo Chevrolet has done exactly that. 13 years in a row of being better at this than anybody else. Let them show you what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. You've been thinking, you've done this, right? You're driving down the freeway, you're like, man, that's a nice Silverado. I wonder where I could get one of those. I wonder where I could go look at a beautiful array of Chevy Silverados. The answer, Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. All the Chevy cars and trucks. And let Mike Capozio show you why his dealership wins Dealer of the Year every single year. 13 years in a row. It's courteous, it's transparent, it's upfront. You're going to feel great about your purchase from Rotolo Chevrolet. And you're saying, Trav, that sounds amazing. I'd love to go to Rotolo Chevrolet, but I don't live in Fontana. I don't live in the 909. I don't live in the IE. It's kind of far. Got you covered. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or whether you go online, make sure that they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Hey, it's Mace. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever the day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go. It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
Travis, when did you give your kids cell phones? When did you give your kids, cell phones, right? Not
I can tell you exactly when my oldest, Bobby, got his first phone. He was in the 5th grade. And
why are you blocking your face from me?
I'm not. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because when we moved from Orange County to Houston, he wanted to stay in touch with his old friends, so we got him a phone so he could text them.
Okay,
So he was, in 5th grade, he was 11?
Practical purposes, right? Okay, so there's this rash of things, and I made the biggest mistake of my life, I swear. One of the biggest mistakes I ever made was letting my daughter use my phone to text message her friends or to be a part of a group chat. I thought I was doing good business. I could be a part of it. Let me see. I see everything you guys are texting. Now this thing rings 24/7.
With her friends?
With her friends. What are kids that are 10 years old doing up at 3 a.m.?
That's probably
what
not
the
a great
hell?
idea.
Boys and girls asking and
3 a.m.
in us endless stupid code stuff. Really?
Have you cracked the code?
I have. I know the codes. I will go straight to the parents.
Presbeluski over there cracking the,
I will
code?
ask, and I'll be slick about it. I'll mess up on purpose.
Yeah.
So she can correct me with the right word. Now I know what it means. So you got to outthink them. So I'm just about ready to, I guess, commit to buying a phone. I think it's too soon.
She's 10?
She's going into the 5th grade.
Why don't you just text them back like that? Those the oddly shot morning videos you've been posting on social, which I think are great. But it's just the angle. Because you're tall, it's a lot of just upper angle.
I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my face or texting any kids.
That's a good rule in general.
I will go right to the parents if I have to and talk to them. Like, what the hell is your son doing texting my daughter at midnight?
What are they saying?
On a Wednesday.
What's up, yo? Is that what they're saying?
Do you want to play? Can you play Roblox? Can you talk? All this just
that doesn't seem bad. The Roblox thing is big
Chris,
now.
it's the beginning. See,
how
this
much
is how
does
they
Roblox
start.
cost you personally? How much do you fund that?
At least $100 a week.
What?
At least $100 a week.
Can you imagine traveling?
I kid you not. Roblox.
$100 a week?
She wants these
so
Robux.
Good. It's so good.
These Robux
$400
cards,
a month.
gift cards.
I
and all
wouldn't
this
spend
stuff.
$100 a week on medicine for my kids.
I mean, I'm over-exaggerating, but it seems like it's every day she's asking me for Robux and
That's
more stuff.
crazy.
And I'm like, what do you get out of Roblox? Can you win the freaking game? Is there points where it says you won?
You might want to reconsider this phone purchase you're about to have.
That's why I'm asking you. I am, and I'm
What are you
getting
going to
heat,
get her? Are you
sleeping
gonna get,
on the couch?
You going to go iPhone?
It's going to be some sort of iPhone. I
Yeah.
thought about the watch, the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
A lot of people go that route, but I hear that's more distracting for kids and it's something they love to show off. Like
They
Labubu's.
can't scroll social media. They can't download apps necessarily on a watch, but it just would be like texting.
I guess it's a better option. So yeah, I'm about to. I
You
guess.
also get a dumb phone too.
What's a
Because
dumb
there, There are
phone?
versions you can get. You can purchase like.
I thought you said
phones
dumb phone.
No, don't have access to.
Because I think DeMarco used to have a dumb phone. He doesn't do that
And
anymore.
don't have access to certain apps.
I guess we're way behind. And Jorge, tell me if I'm wrong. How old's your daughter?
6.
She doesn't have a phone at 6.
No, not. Are her ears pierced?
No. Oh, yeah, from birth.
Okay, see, she's 10 and we still haven't done it yet. Is that late?
Kelly was like 17.
I never got my ears pierced because I didn't want them.
Okay.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah,
I never asked for it.
Kelly was like 16 or 17 when she did it, and it was on. And we were like,
good.
But here's the
okay.
deal: it had nothing to do with our reluctance to do it. She's mortally terrified of needles.
That was
so it was like, yeah, you can get, but and she's like, this is the thing. She's threatening to get tattoos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go ahead.
Have her get a nose piercing first, because that's what I get. I got a nose piercing, and I never got my ears pierced.
Go ahead.
And it closes.
We're
can't
not
even
doing
tell.
the nose piercing.
You
her?
won't get your ears pierced. You think you're going to sit there and let somebody inject?
That's what I'm
ink
saying.
into your
Okay,
body
good.
over
I
you?
don't
She'll
feel
never
so
do it.
bad then. I felt bad with the Labubus.
Yeah.
All this stuff. It's another way to get money out of us.
How much did the Labubus cost you?
$50 for a stuffed animal.
Yeah, but you're not buying 2 a week like you are Roblox.
It's not just to have a Labubu. We talked about this. You got to have multiple.
Yeah.
And
multiple
outfits.
Labubus.
She's got 4, so I need 5. That sort of stuff.
I got my
She
ears
doesn't
pierced
need
at
to be
17.
first on the phone.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? Like that is one of those things that you can be last on and feel pretty good about it.
Okay. Well, you know why I'm so worried about this,
I
right?
do.
I'm trying to be cool dad.
Yeah.
I want to be cool dad.
I didn't
don't
get-
want to be that dad that's like, you can't have any of this stuff. I want you to be like sort of Mean Girls, but not all the way into
phone
Mean
is
Girls.
in your house, in her hand, in her possession, your life is different that day.
So I'm holding out.
I'm just telling you, it will take a lot of time. They will have access to things. They will be able to communicate with people. They will set up things that are very hard to find.
But you also will know her location at all times.
This is true. That's
an
the
upside.
benefit, right?
That's an upside.
But
And
I
then-
told her you're going to be where I drop you, and I will pick you up from where I dropped you. So you actually don't need a location. I know where you're going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
if that changes, then you'll know. And if they try to remove it, you'll get an
But
alert.
she's 10. I'm never going to leave her by herself anywhere. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying, but she's not going to be 10
Yeah,
forever.
exactly. Soon she won't be 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'll wait
Jorge's
until
got
that
like 5 different phones. He can tell you about phones.
I got 2 at least on me right now.
You got 2 on you right now? Okay.
3 in
All
the
right.
car.
I think at the end of
Tiger
the
should've
day,
had a second
when your
phone.
kid is 25, they're not going to be resenting you for not giving a phone at 10. They're going to think about the things. They're going to think about bigger things. Than
I hope so.
I
Yeah.
don't know anything about anything. But I do think that being last on that stuff is better than being first.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't want to be bad dad. Were you ever last?
Yeah.
Did you ever not have stuff that your friends had? How did you deal
personally?
with it? Yeah. I think I was last on Jordans, and I was cool with it.
I don't think I was first or last.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
That crap
pretend that
never bothered
if
me
I
at
needed
all.
something and I asked my folks for it and it wasn't crazy it wasn't crazy, they would get me what I wanted.
Did you ever go? You seem like a fad guy.
Like
what? A fad guy. Fad guy. Like if it's cool, if it's hot, if it's popping, you got to have it.
Cut that one up.
What did you think I said?
Duh.
Oh, I said fad guy. Were you? You seem like a fad dude. I think I'm right.
Now you just call me fat?
No, fad.
Yeah, you
popular stuff.
You were into trends.
I really wasn't.
You told
actually.
me one story about when you said you saw a golfer that had a belt and you scoured the universe looking for it.
But I was an adult. That was my money. That wasn't my parents' money.
But I figured that started.
That was
in
actually
school.
more for me. So the only thing I was a fad guy about was Jordan stuff as a teenager.
Okay.
So I had to have Jordans, but I worked hard to earn that money.
Can you ask her to do chores? Yeah, like work hard for
Yeah.
this stuff. Because like my parents, if I wanted something, they were like, okay, you're gonna pick up every leaf in our backyard, and then after that,
I still have. You've seen it. I still have a putter. It's a Wilson Staff 8803 putter that my dad bought me when I was like 12 or 13 years old because I cleaned out the garage. I wanted that putter, and he's like, "Well, we're not just going to go buy it. If you clean the garage, we'll go buy it."
You can have it.
And I still have it.
Yeah.
Is that the one you let me borrow?
No.
Oh yeah, where's my $100?
Oh, right
we'll
here.
Easy how you
What
say
do you owe
that.
him 100 for?
she's spending
We'll talk about that next.
The forfeit. Yes, the Far Side powered by Highland's Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief pronto. Yes, we'll get into that.
$100 going Morales' way. That's next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Oh, the homie oldies, baby. Hot that up.
Is yours to command and hypnotize.
Linda Jones.
Linda Jones.
One of those Art LeBeau records. 10 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday, the Travis DeMarco Show. By the way, the YouTube chat's popping off at ESPN Los Angeles. We got Kasim in there, DeAndre Hawkins. I'm in there. Greg Bergman's in there. DeAndre's calling out Kasim.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. He
For
said
what?
that brother can't ball.
He can ball, or can't ball, or can ball?
Can't ball.
Can't ball? Okay.
He
can run.
Well, no, he can run. He's
That kid
fast.
can run. Oh, yeah.
Brother can't ball, though.
And about basketball or about baseball?
I think it's about basketball.
Okay.
That's a damn shame. A kid that fast. Somebody should have used that somewhere. Get on the track team or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was on the track team. We don't know.
Was he on the track team?
I don't know.
What
I don't
sports did you play, Kasim? I know you're in the chat.
Yeah.
Answer.
No, that YouTuber guy, I Show Speed, he's like this YouTuber dude, but he is legit fast. Like he's beating.
Is he faster than the freeze?
He might be. He's beating legit people, like real athletes. The kid can run. Like, wow, all that talent, and you're on YouTube?
Well, he's making a lot of coin on YouTube.
He's
a different world, DeMarco.
Yeah, it is a much different world.
It's a different world.
Kids now are talking about they want to be creators and on YouTube, which you could. I would say the chances of being famous on YouTube and being a millionaire in the next 20 years, your chances are a lot better than being a professional athlete.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot easier. Yeah.
And the threshold for entry is far lower.
Well, no, of course.
Like
Go
to
out
be
and
a
be a
professional
moron.
athlete, you have to have a skill that
Right.
is 1 in a million.
Right.
To be a YouTube sensation, you got to be willing to
Annoy
humiliate
people.
yourself.
Or have a niche.
Yeah.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
true. Yes.
Meanwhile, where's my $100?
Yeah, what's that all
scumbag?
about?
You know what it's about. Look at you.
No,
His
I really
brother,
don't.
his scared brother.
He's not scared.
His scared brother
He's
bet
not
you,
scared.
and I took action. I took DeMarco's action, and I took his brother's action. That he was going to beat, that you would beat
Is
them.
that good fella rules? If the match never happened,
You forfeited. I win. Where's my $100?
but if the match never happened, is that a forfeit? I didn't forfeit.
Your brother did.
But that's not me. The one of the fighters, one of the golfers didn't show up. Does that mean I owe money?
Yeah.
That's not a forfeit.
I really don't know the answer to this.
Yeah.
If you play, let's say you place a bet on a basketball game in Vegas.
and the event doesn't
And,
happen.
and one team forfeits.
One team, yeah, you're right.
See?
You're right.
One team forfeits. This wasn't it.
You're right.
Rain
Chris
didn't
is
affect this. You forfeited. The
wait a minute,
the Farr brothers forfeited.
Does
And
that
by the
count
way,
as a forfeit?
the
I
way
guess
you-
it does.
by the way, the way
if you
you-
don't show up, it's a forfeit, right?
The way you engaged me into betting money was talking a lot of smack. And then when push came to shove, your brother went, "No, I'm scared of Trav."
You know, I did go and see him. He's doing the cup thing.
Did he give you my $50?
You know the cups, the treatment cups. Like it's legit. Like I said, this dude is he's
By-
not scared.
By the way,
tough as
this
nails.
injury
There's a
that made him
problem.
not be able to play golf. I've got a bad left arm. I figure out a way to wrap it up to get through golf because I love golf. This
Yeah.
guy that talked about how great he was, now all
He
of a
never
sudden
talked about how great
No,
he
he
was.
did not.
He never did.
talked a lot of smack on
No,
the
he
show.
didn't.
Now all of a sudden the injury was so bad that he couldn't play 18 holes of golf.
Did he ask about me at all? Because you got to see me play. Did he ask any
I
questions?
think he's kind of embarrassed.
Can you admit out
And
loud?
but that's
He
not
did-
him.
He did not.
That's
He did not say, "Hey, how did Trav play?" Nothing like that.
No, he never asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you admit
I
out?
even tried to offer, and he wouldn't. He's like you.
Do you have the 100 in cash
You know
for
what
me
I mean?
now?
I do.
Yeah. He's like you.
Do you have a- do you have
I
a-
tried to offer.
No, don't
what you
try-
told me not to.
don't try to
offer
ignore
him.
me.
Remember what you told me not to tell him?
Tell me again.
About your short game.
Oh yeah.
I even off. I was.
Oh,
go-
yeah,
I was.
yeah.
I was
Don't
right
tell him
there.
that.
I was going to
Don't
tell
tell him that.
and I didn't. And he's.
No,
you know,
there's-
he stopped me.
Yeah.
See, he's like that.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the $100?
No, he spent that on Roblox.
I did spend $100 this morning. These Roblox gift cards. Oh my god! And the grocery store puts them right by the checkout counter.
What do you get?
Robux? You get Robux to buy stuff.
Like,
you
what's
can
the
buy
stuff?
little different digital outfits
Oh,
for your
okay.
character.
Digital.
So
outfits.
is it like it's like Fortnite skins and
Fortnite
things
stuff.
like that?
Yeah,
Kind of
Okay.
like that,
Okay.
yes. But you can't win the game. Why do you play a
$100
game
week?
you can't win? I want to get.
That's
I want to start here.
$5,200 a year.
I know it's ridiculous. Yes,
It's quite
So
a bit.
are you going to have my $100 on Thursday at camp?
I will have your money. I will. Hey, you and John Ireland. And
I think Ireland let you off.
Well, how do you do this?
I'm not letting you off.
How do you do this in Goodfellas?
I take Zelle, Cash App,
If
whatever you got.
if you're taken, or what does laying mean? If you're laying,
I'm not laying because he's
does that
scared
mean?
of Travis.
What does that
letting
mean?
it ride.
I'm letting it ride.
Let it
I
ride.
ain't letting it ride.
Let it ride to the next
No.
match. Let it ride to the
No,
next
I
match.
want the money now.
Let it ride to the next match.
No, because I'm not going to bet this the
Double
next
or
time. I
nothing.
already know the answer. He's scared of Travis.
He's not afraid of Travis.
Admit out loud that your brother's a
I would
gutless
never.
bum.
He's
a
not,
gutless bum, your brother.
No. He apologized to me like 10 times because he knew this was going to happen.
He knew that he was buying you a little grief.
Of course he was, yes.
Your brother's gutless. How's that feel?
Are we ever going to play?
Yes. I would love to set one up. What do you call that? Just you and him. A skins game.
A match?
A match.
Okay.
Where we can all go out and watch.
Yeah.
We'll be the gallery. I'll hold up the quiet sign.
I'll bring the tequila.
You're right. There you go. Wouldn't that be fun?
If he actually shows up.
We'll give Chris the pack and the headset. He can walk around.
He could
Come
be
on.
David Faraday
There
in
you
this
go. You'll be
situation.
that guy.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Do we want to make this the tournament before the broadcast at the ESPN LA Golf Classic in September?
We could.
But then he's going to complain, I don't know Black. Has he ever played Black Gold?
He's not backing away. He just could not perform that day. So wouldn't that be fun? And this is the look right there. Watching Travis
here's
do
the thing.
his
Travis
thing. That's all I care about.
Travis has had heroics at Black Gold.
He said, is it Black Gold? No, he said Industry Hills. Black Gold.
Travis has had heroics at Industry Hills too, but Black Gold especially.
Okay, let's go.
I've played both.
Good. Yes, he's not afraid.
Unlike your brother.
Neither guy.
Who's terrified.
Are afraid. He's not terrified.
Terrified, shaking at home.
I will have your money on Thursday.
Here's what I'll say about what
I don't
went down
agree
at
with the
Pechanga.
forfeit. I'll have your money.
The day that we were supposed to play, but he was unavailable. He would have had to play really well to beat me that day.
Yeah.
I had a good day. I didn't make a lot of putts, but I was in a lot of, like, if we're doing a match play, I would have been hard to beat that day because I made a bunch of pars.
You were in play.
I made a lot of pars. I think I made 13 pars that day and a birdie. That's
a good day.
That's a pretty good
Are
day.
you any good? I see you.
So I used to be much better before. Now, what has happened to me is my left arm, and it hurts a lot. So it gets. So here's the answer to the question. I play a lot stronger because I'm healthier, so I feel better than when I was heavier. But my left arm hurts a lot, and that is possibly from the strokes, or it's possibly from the muscle loss. Could be nerve damage. Nobody really knows. And here's the other thing: every doctor is kind of like, "Yeah, we saved your heart, whatever." Like they're kind of looking at you like,
about that?
go ahead and lift weights and try to build it back.
It's like the engine of the car is working fine. That you have a dent in the fender is not a big deal.
Right.
They're like, listen, they're kind of all this was, as Susan says, I was a miracle health wise.
She did say
so
that.
they're kind of like, what else do you want from us?
Yeah,
you could be dead.
So let me ask you this.
Well, no, the left peripheral.
Last golf technical question, and then we can move on to Kyren Williams. Are you able to get through the ball a little better, and then you're not as heavy?
Yes,
it makes a huge difference.
Yes.
A huge difference.
So I do less to hit the ball further.
Yes.
Now. And that reminds me, I posted on my story last week. I was on the range, and I said I haven't hit the ball this well in 10, 12 years when I was this weight.
Because you can turn.
You can turn, and you're not feeling like it takes so much to get through the ball.
Yeah, you don't. You can get to where you need to
around. And
go.
I'm truly not scared of the ball, unlike your brother, who's scared.
He's not scared.
Go ahead. Kyren Williams.
Kyren Williams is not scared.
We'll
either.
see him Thursday at Rams training
camp.
camp.
How did you couch that as a negotiation?
So I don't think that he has not gotten the contract
right.
extension that he would like to have.
He has reported to camp today.
He is reported to camp.
Good for him.
He is up at the end of this year.
Yep.
He will be a free agent at the end of the year. And Kyren Williams has been very good for the Rams. He has had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He has scored a bunch of touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He catches the ball out of the backfield. He's pretty good in pass protection.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyren Williams has been a really good player for the
Solid,
Rams.
yes.
Here's the other side of the Kyren Williams equation. He has not he has not completed a season. He's missed games in every season he's been here.
Mm-hmm.
He has 8 lost fumbles. That's a lot.
How many last year?
5? I know the total.
4 or 5?
Something like that, including a big one in the playoff game.
They
that
were
was
all
a big
killers,
deal.
but they just murdered you.
And I think what might be even more of a, hey, I don't know if we're going to get to you, more so than the durability, more so than the fumbles, is they got a lot of other guys they're going to have to pay really soon.
Yes.
Puka Nacua being near the top of the list. So the Rams, both Les Snead and Sean McVay have said, we want to do this. We just don't know if we can get to it right now. It doesn't mean we won't get to it eventually. It doesn't mean we won't do it at the end of next year. And Kyren has kind of taken the approach of, I'm going to put this in God's hands, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It'll either happen here or it'll happen somewhere else.
Right.
The Rams are in a weird spot because you got to pay Verse, you got to pay Fisk, you got to pay Nakua, you got to pay a lot of these guys that are coming up. And where does Williams fall into this?
Here's the thing. I think they've been honest and open from the start with him, and it's just like safety and linebacker. You probably know your second deal's not coming from this football team.
Yeah.
That's just how they do things. I mean, you could change that, and I think Kyron probably could have changed that if you eliminated one stat, those fumbles. If he would have given you the same season without the fumbles, didn't have games where those absolutely killed you, we all might have a different opinion. But, I keep saying this about little kids playing football. If you have any designs on being a pro, then don't be a running back. Because no matter how good you are or how good you do in a season, you're going to come up and butt your head against this. They've just devalued the position. And for the most part, I hate to say this, they're right. If you switched from Kyron Williams to Blake Corum, maybe you drop off some, but not enough to justify paying him $4 million more when you could spread that around or use that to pay a Puka, pay a Jared Verse to stay. That's just the way it goes. I love Kyron.
If I have Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley, okay.
That's a different deal. Right. That's
He's good, but he's not that.
Right.
And the guy that's waiting to take his spot, Blake Corum and Kyron Williams, they're going to be close.
Yes.
I don't know if it'll be, but it's at least going to be in the neighborhood of close. And if I can get it at 50% of the cost for 85% of the production, that's a win for the team.
Especially if I have Matthew Stafford. Whatever we're losing here in the running game, I expect him to make it up in the passing game. And I'll give Kyron a lot of credit for this, and Blake Corum too. Blake Corum was unlucky when he broke the arm because I think at one point they were getting ready to turn the offense over to Blake Corum.
He kept fumbling the ball. Kyron,
right.
Yeah.
And then once Kyron or Blake got the reps and then broke his arm and Kyron was reinserted into the lineup, he was better. He held on to the football. He really, really learned his lesson there. The one thing I wish I could give him is a 6th gear.
Yeah.
Because the guy makes great reads. He makes your blocks easier and better. He just can't break away from anyone, and he doesn't break tackles. I wish you did.
Yeah, I'm okay. I wish so too.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of the fumbles, and then I think all this stuff gets a little bit closer, but I'm not so sure that. And listen, I got to keep all this money over here. I can't give it to you because Puka might be special. Jared Verse is special.
What have I been saying about Jared Verse since the minute you drafted him?
Enjoy him while you can.
Because you're not going to be able to afford him.
But you've also said special gets special treatment.
True.
And he may be that.
I don't think Jared Verse is going to back off one iota from a contract demand. And it may be ridiculous. And it may be justified.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's going to double his numbers, double his production. He's going to be just as disruptive, but he's going to have the numbers to back that up and stack that again at some point. That dude's going to be asking for the world. I just heard
and somebody will give it to him.
Ndamukong Suh, and he's right. Back in the day in Detroit, he should have been paid as much as Matthew Stafford and Megatron. He's right. He was part of that draw. He was part of the fear going up to Detroit.
He was.
Absolutely.
But the difference is, and I guess Megatron and Stafford, you could make the same argument for, that team wasn't very good. They're okay, but they weren't winning a bunch of playoff games. It's like, I'm losing with you. I can lose without you.
True. But just as value to the team, and when you got ready for Detroit, yes, you shook in fear over Megatron. Matthew Stafford was an ambient player. Like, how do we stop this guy? Keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
The other part of that was how do we block Suh?
Yeah.
He's right. So Jared Verse is going to be on that same vein. So the last thing I would want to do, even though I love Kyron, is have too much money tied up in a running back.
I couldn't agree
more.
more.
When I can keep drafting them over and over again.
I could not agree more.
And I hate saying that.
I like him. He's a good player. I hope he stays. But I'm not blowing up my budget for him.
Right.
It's not happening.
And I told you the best thing in the world for any football team is a PO'd running back.
Yep.
Who's trying to prove something. Great for everyone.
Go win the Super Bowl and then go get your money from Tennessee.
There you go.
That's fine. we can deal with that. Listen all this week to the biggest show on the radio for your chance to be a part of Saturday night's Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party at Hollywood Park Casino. Your only way to get in is to win this week by listening to Mason and Ireland, noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. So it's that time of year. Camps are open. Everybody's got their power rankings, best teams here, best teams there. There's one team that keeps getting put ahead of the Rams that bothers me. It's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco on a lit Tuesday on 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, please visit FVGradio.com. If you want a 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now. 800-417-6411. That's 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-417-6411. 800-417-6411. And give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways. It is not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Hack your summer with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get real close to over 9,000 animals. Be wowed at the all-new Jewels of the Sea, the Jellyfish Experience. Now open. Race at unreal speeds across over 16,000 feet of coaster track. Be amazed at the reimagined Journey to Atlantis, opening soon. Make summer spectacular with high-thrill shows, concerts, and fireworks. Now through September 1st at SeaWorld. Save up to 65% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer in soon. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we done.
10:19 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Travis and DeMarco show. Little Manhattans. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. DeMarco did a lot of kissing and saying goodbye.
This one I know. Absolutely.
You wouldn't even say goodbye. You
my God. One of my Halloween costumes was the Kissing Bandit. Just a mask and a cape.
They got another name for that.
It was a different time, Travis.
That's very true.
Consensual kissing band. Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Right.
Exactly.
Would you like this? I'll steal it from you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very funny. Yeah, you got to be a little careful.
YouTube chat popping off. I'm sure that comment will make to it. A lot of health conversations.
Big time. You know, that's the other thing that sucks, and it's a horrible...
I didn't say I almost died. I was just saying health conversation. I'm not me, actually. Other people.
It's a horrible story about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yes.
But there's really no way to celebrate his career because we can't show those shows because of that.
You can, because if it's... So some documentaries I still watch will reference the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of common knowledge now how the story played out.
But if you wanted to see like him and Malcolm Jamal Warner,
I'm with you.
You can't see the show. It sucks.
Bill Cosby has become the second he's in the scene, in the room, in the shot, it's like, no, man, I'm out.
Right.
Like, and unfortunately, he was the star of the show. He's in every scene.
Every scene. I know. It sucks.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's just awful.
It's awful. Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible story and awful. The whole thing is just wow.
And such an iconic show of the 80s and early 90s that to have, and he was, Theo was a big part of that show. He was the only male son, and he was a great character.
It actually brought the sitcom back because many networks had thought the sitcom television was dead because you had Hill Street Blues was kind of the innovator into drama, and everybody was kind of following that. And then all of a sudden, here came the Cosby Show on NBC in, 84?
Something like that.
And that pretty much told everybody sitcoms can still be done. And done on a level where it was the Cosby Show was extremely well done.
It was a great show.
Everybody then turned back to, well, if you do a sitcom really well, and really they weren't trying to be like an All in the Family. They weren't doing, it was very much
wholesome.
It was wholesome. It was top line.
Incredibly wholesome.
A doctor? What was she, a lawyer?
Yeah.
She was a lawyer. He was a doctor. And again, Bill Cosby means a different thing. But at the time, Bill Cosby was the guy that everybody trusted and loved. And,
everybody loved.
Universally looked at as, Bill Cosby's America's dad.
He was a Jell-O pudding guy.
Yeah.
Yes. I know.
Not so much.
Well, stop.
Little different.
I know. Crazy. Rest in peace.
Yeah. What else you got, Chris?
Oh, I didn't know I had to have something prepared.
You look like you were getting ready to say something.
Well, I wasn't a huge Cosby Show kid. I remember watching it here and there, but I don't feel like we were a family that like sat down and watched the Cosby Show every week.
We never missed.
We were a never miss. We watched it all the time, and it kind of was the reason that.
But I was also
Seinfeld
young,
launched.
so I really got into the early '90s, like TGIF, Family Matters, Martin,
Home Improvement.
But then the Fox shows, In Living Color, Martin. Those were all that was more my jam because I was a little young when the Cosby Show came out.
I didn't know the sitcom had died. Who killed
the sitcom? So many networks thought that they should move on from the sitcom.
Like, what was the last popular sitcom before the Cosby Show?
It was really All in the Family, and those. But a lot of thoughts about All in the Family.
But there was like Family Ties and things like that.
But that's later.
Was that later?
That was later on.
Oh,
was it?
It kind of went away in the early '80s into more drama, hard hitting. You had St. Elsewhere with Denzel.
Yeah.
You had Hill Street Blues, which blew everybody away because Bochco was kind of setting that tone of
Family
like.
Ties was 82.
82.
Oh, 82. Yeah. So. But Family Ties, you can't compare to the Cosby Show.
No.
Cosby Show was a #1 show every week.
Yeah.
I think Family Ties, I don't have the ratings in front of me, but was not a #1 show in 1982.
I liked it.
I actually got into Family Ties probably a lot more just because I connected, even as a young...
Alex P. Keaton?
I was an Alex P. Keaton kid.
No.
That surprised me.
Wearing a blazer?
My parents were not happy about my political choices even early on as a kid.
Yeah.
But although my mother used to make me, even though she was not a Ronald Reagan fan... She would make me listen to Reagan speeches and would basically tell me, don't say the word and just give me a glare if I ever said the word So, I mean, exactly.
And Cheers was 82.
Now, Cheers was again, also kind of a slow roll. And then Cosby Show was, again, that first show that could go to #1.
Cheers was, it's everybody knows the story, I think, but it was literally DFL in the ratings.
Yeah.
Last, not near the bottom, not close to last of all the shows that were rated on network television. It was dead blanking last.
Wow.
And the only reason it survived is there was like a writer's strike and they had some stuff in the can, so they ran it back the next year. And then I think they put it next to something else that was going pretty well, and then it just
took off.
See you later.
Wow, never know.
Yeah,
that's just all those shows you mentioned. You could show again. But you can't show his shows.
Nope.
The thing that made him famous, you'll never be able to see.
Well, something else made him pretty famous, too, which is not good.
Malcolm Jamal Warner?
Oh, I thought Cosby.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah.
We all got the Cosby angle,
yeah.
no doubt. Yes. Sad. It was. But I did, on my Twitter feed, all of the Gordon Gartrell shirts.
Incredible.
I could watch them over and over and over again.
I remember that episode was probably in the mid-'80s,
Yes.
87, 88. So we're talking nearly 40 years ago, okay?
Yes.
DeMarco, in my mind's eye, I can see him in that shirt. It was a black and yellow shirt. One sleeve was like over, the other one was halfway up.
And the collar.
Pocket was cockeyed.
And how he came out.
The whole thing, and it was hilarious.
It was.
And
it was
the
great.
name Gordon Gartrell, I mean, that's not a real name.
No, that's a made-up name.
We all remember it.
I know. Forever. Yes.
And Denise was
Malcolm
gonna
and
hook
Eddie
him
was
up.
pretty good. If you want to see him act, the show he did with Eddie Griffith after, called Malcolm and Eddie. It's a good show. So rest in peace, big fella.
I got a quick NFL question for you. Why is everybody so high on the Denver Broncos? Because you look at what they did last year, okay? They went 10-7, which was a nice turnaround from where they were. Bo Nix appears to be a functioning NFL quarterback. They made the playoffs for the first time in a while. But they were third place in their own division, and they got absolutely clocked in the postseason, 31-7 by Buffalo. And every time you look at power rankings or whatever as we're going into the season, the Denver Broncos are like a top 8, top 9, top 10 team, and it's seemingly always in front of the Rams, and I don't quite get it. Why are they so popular?
Funny you should mention this. I guess apparently this is the time when Sean Payton starts to cook, and he's got the ingredients he needs. As in Bo Nix. He's got a credible quarterback, a pretty good defense, and I guess the run of the place.
Okay.
They're letting him do his thing, and he's a great coach. He's
a very good
He's
coach.
going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he's
I think
that
so.
good.
So you don't think Bountygate will hold him back from the Hall of Fame?
No, God, no.
No,
not at all.
Because he wasn't the one. Like Greg Williams was
No.
the guy on.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
okay, but he was the head coach. He knew what was going on.
Pillgate would have hurt him worse when they were stealing pills out of the training room. That was, and he got suspended for that.
Okay,
that was an even bigger deal. I don't think Bountygate will hold him out at all. But they say like he's in his bag now.
Okay,
You know
he's
what's
got
also
something
ironic?
for Andy Reid. Yes,
How he won that Super Bowl, you couldn't even do now.
I know.
The onside kick won that Super Bowl and
Yes.
changed that Super Bowl, or else Peyton Manning was going to win yet again.
What was his name? Was it Basket? The guy who dropped it? I think it was Basket. Yeah.
Well, I remember the other one was
Because at that point, Peyton had won one
He'd won
with the
one.
Colts.
But Tracy Porter had an interception in that game against Manning that was a big moment. But you're right.
Now you couldn't start a second half and catch a defense or catch a receiving team off guard like that.
I understand why they outlawed the onside kick, but it's an incredibly crucial point of the game, and no better example
one of the greatest
than
Super
what
Bowl
you're talking
moments
about
ever.
is the unexpected onside kick was always a huge because if you didn't go right, you were a chump.
And you guys are right. I'm so with you. I'm so glad it's gone. It's the most dangerous play in the game.
Yeah.
It's just running from 15 feet into a brick wall.
Yeah.
And then they changed it where that brick wall is moving at you.
Yeah.
So it's a guaranteed concussion-making machine. I'm glad it's out of the game. It does suck because if you need it, everybody knows it's coming. So there is no onside kick.
By rule, you can't even try it anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't even
And you
do
have
it.
to tell them, hey, look, we're going to onside.
Right,
And
you have to tell them.
Yeah,
That's the key.
And I still think the best way to do this, to make it an exciting play, to make it a play that gets converted just enough to make it worth your while, is that 4th and 15 play. I
like that better.
4th and 15, you get one shot to convert a 15-yard play. That's going to happen, maybe 1 out of 15 or 20
almost
times?
the same rate as that.
Right.
Or close, yeah.
So I think the onside kick success rate was about 15%.
Yes.
Right? So enough to make it okay, let's do it. But certainly not enough to make you try it all the time.
No
You
doubt.
had to pick your spots.
If I'm a head
that
coach,
seems like the way to do it.
Or I owned a football team and my defense gave up a 4th and 15, I'm firing everyone.
Yeah.
There's no way to give up a 4th and 15 play. That's crazy.
It happens just enough, though.
It
Just
does,
enough.
but
just enough.
Inexcusable, right?
Don't ever forget about 4th and 26. Eagles, Packers.
I do remember
Freddie. What was his last name?
Freddie. Oh, how can
He
I?
went to UCLA.
Freddie Mitchell.
Freddie Mitchell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freddie Mitchell. And then you remember the quote after the
Yes,
game. It's one of the all-time great. I'd just like to thank my hands.
Incredible.
Just such
That
a
was
great
that
line.
was the Eagles team that I was big into because of TL.
Yes.
So 4th and 26.
They should have won that. McNabb messed that up. They should have won the Super
he
Bowl.
did.
Yeah,
Maybe
Actually, no,
not
I'm sorry.
puking
4th
in
and
the
26 was the year before.
Yes.
That was the
McNabb
year.
should have got one.
Well,
out
he
of
was
that
throwing
run.
up on the sidelines
I
in
know.
Jacksonville. And none of us were excited to be in Jacksonville.
Everyone knew why McNabb was throwing up on the sideline. He was never one for conditioning.
I'm just here to thank.
Well, they were out all week partying.
I know.
Look, I like to have a good time as much as the next guy.
T.O. was in a hyperbolic chamber with a broken knee trying to play.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we just for a week chill out and get ready to play?
Donovan McNabb couldn't.
Nope.
Factor Cap is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about not only my lawyer, but my friend, Joseph S. Normand. Joe is the guy I called after my son Bob was in an accident. Joe is the guy I called after I was in an accident. And he's the one that I would tell you to call if you're involved in an accident. 213-747-2000, right? You got a lot of choices when it comes to your lawyer, but with Joe, family always comes first. And that's not just an expression, it's true. He treats you like like you're a member of his family. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen him go to battle with insurance companies. I know the amount of money that he has recovered, millions of dollars in settlements, millions of dollars in verdicts, because he knows what the insurance company's up to, and he's not going to let them do that to you. So if you're hurt in an accident, if you want a second set of eyes on your case, if you have a slip and fall, any sort of thing where you've been hurt, call Joe. 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000. You can go online as well, normandlegal.com. That's NOURMAND, normandlegal.com. And when you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey, it's Mace. In tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates.
Hey, ESPN LA, Julie May at Hollywood Park Casino celebrate Mason and Ireland for their 21st birthday podcast. But it is sold out, but you can still win tickets. Just listen closely from noon to 3 for your last chance to win tickets. And we'll see you here at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room.
Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Most people in radio commercials talk really fast. But we made this one for RV owners. Progressive knows they like the slower pace of RV life, like this commercial. And they know Progressive will protect their RV at a fair price with discounts. Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, guys.
Aloha.
Buenos dias.
Water.
All right, so one last thing about the Rams before we move on to Factor Cap. Jordan Rodriguez reporting this. She writes about NFL for The Athletic. Alaric Jackson is also at camp. Updates on his status possibly from McVay when he speaks.
Way to go, AJ. Don't mess this up. They paid you. Don't mess it up. You have a chance, my good man. You could be one of the best in football, bro.
I'm sure he wants to be
I know.
participating. It's blood clots.
He got suspended last year. He missed the first 2 weeks. Matthew Stafford got shelled. He came back, killed all that. Then you start this year, and you may not be able to play early. It just sucks. I feel bad for him.
Those clots are scary.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can't mess around with
Nope.
it. So Brandon Tierney is he's on The Fan in New York. He is one of the hosts of their shows. And he was talking about a report that he got ejected from a Little League game. And on his own show, he's saying this is being blown out of proportion. He thinks that he only said, that he said just wasn't a good call. Very calmly. And he says he believes that he's in the court of public opinion. He will be exonerated. That he should be set free. He wasn't waiting in the parking lot for the umpire to come out. And he says, he just said, "Oh, Blue, you missed that." Okay? Is what he believes, is what he said. Regardless of if he said it in that tone, if he yelled at the umpire and deserved to be thrown out of the game. There is no way you can defend yourself from being ejected from a Little League game, regardless of how it happened. Travis Factor Cap.
Fact.
Right.
I'm not saying that
damn
everybody,
right.
because I have been around Little League baseball, basketball, flag football, soccer, all of these things for many, many, many years. And thankfully, I've only seen a handful or maybe 2 handfuls of ejections. It's almost always warranted. And it's always a terrible, terrible look for the dad and the one mom I saw that got tossed, which was awesome. But there's no they're 8 years old. They're playing baseball. What are you yelling at the umpire for? I understand we have moments where it's like, oh, man, what are you doing? But when the guy looks at you and says, that's enough.
Right.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'd go as far as to say that if you heckle an umpire at a Little League game, you are a loser. How about that?
It's aggressive.
That's stupid. Come on. Like you said, they're 8, 10 years old.
Yeah.
I've thrown parents out. My own parents.
Yeah.
From not just, you need to move over there. This is about the kids getting better and enjoying the game, not about you. So, yes, fact. Definitely.
Chris, there's no scenario in which you can defend yourself if you got ejected from a Little League game.
So here's the thing. I was not very good. I only played 1 year of baseball, even though my uncle was an All-American. But I was like everybody, because I was the only kid, the family. So everybody thought I would continue whatever legacy. That quickly they figured out at 8 years old
you
that
were not the guy.
Wow.
wasn't going to happen. So I only spent a year myself as a kid in Little League. And my mom became team mom and would always fight with the coaches that wouldn't put me in because I sucked. Now I'm around Little League a lot because Stephanie's nephews play in Little League. Ethan and Ezra both play in Little League. I'm around this a lot where I'm like, all these people are yelling at these kids. Like, if I was a kid, I'd just be like, this is horrible.
Right.
And everyone's yelling good things. They're like, but there's so much noise as a kid. But I have now almost gotten thrown out by yelling at an umpire for her nephew.
Oh.
So I say it's possible. I say it's possible. And you know what? Damn it, Blue. Just like the Blue at All-Star Friday night.
Yes.
What kind of calls was he making? So I felt aggression. I was going to go down there and kick dirt on him too, but I had to announce the
He
game.
wanted Sedano
So
out of that
I
game.
absolutely can understand Brandon Tierney getting thrown out. Plus, he's a sports radio guy, so he already knows he has to kind of put on a show. And he's at WFAN, which is a monster station, so people know who he is. Yeah. Good job getting thrown out.
Jorge?
Yeah, I'm not one that yells at the ump because I'm not playing. If I'm on the field, red cards for me all day, baby.
Oh, look, if
I'll let
you're
you hear it.
competing in the game,
It's different.
Yeah. That getting kicked out is kind of part of it. It's going to happen
Of course.
occasionally.
Right.
I'm not yelling just because.
No.
Yeah.
So I was walking.
Because you're
in my
embarrassed because your kid struck out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was walking in my neighborhood yesterday, and I look up into the sky, and it's not a bird, it's a plane. I'm just kidding. But I'm looking up, and I can tell that there is something being written in the sky.
Skywriter.
It starts with a circle, and then goes a line, and then I realized that they're doing the Fantastic Four symbol up in the sky because they were having the Fantastic Four premiere yesterday. And it got me thinking, because I was watching it in the course of my walk. They did it 4 different times in the sky because it would go away so quickly.
Well, sure.
It's up there for like 5 seconds. So my statement is, skywriting is a good way to get your message across. Chris, fact or cap?
Fact. Why not? And I
Because it
feel
goes
like
away in 5 seconds.
Yeah,
and
but
it
I feel
probably
like
costs a lot.
A long time ago, there was a lot more skywriting, so now I think it would stick out more. And here's the thing. It could go viral now. So somebody could take a picture, and it keeps getting shared on social media.
It was
10,
like a lot of
15
people in my
years ago, we
neighborhood
didn't have-
coming out and like videoing it as it happened.
So I like skywriting. We should skywrite about like DeMarco Farr being so good. Maybe that is what we need.
I'll go fact. It was 4th of July. They Jets went over the beach, and they wrote out something. I think it said "Rescue Dorothy," and we had no idea what it meant. It actually got scary for a minute. Like, what are they writing? It says like "rescue" or something, and it was something about from Wicked. I guess I don't know. Rescue Dorothy.
I mean, I've seen Wicked on stage, and that I have really no idea why that would be something.
I have no idea. It was out of the blue, out of nowhere,
Yeah.
but it caught everyone's attention. So, fact, skywriting is a great way to get your message across.
Travis?
Fact. You saw it. You know what it was for. It may only be there for half a second, but when you hear those planes go by and you see that whatever that smoke is or whatever they put into the air to make the letters, we all stop and watch to see
Big
what
time.
it is. It may disappear quickly, but in that 5 minutes it takes them to paint the picture, we're paying pretty close attention. I think it's a great way to do it.
I have one last thing for you guys.
Will you marry me?
I was just going to say that.
Will you marry me? That's expensive. Yeah.
I mean, you're already throwing.
You could have just did this by asking her. You know, right?
Hey, look up.
Skywriting and the banner, like that's another weird way of doing it.
The banner, they do it. I see those
All the
almost
time.
every day during the summer
Mm.
because where you can see go up and down the coast.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
One last thing for you guys. So Kevin Clark was on, I believe this was on Get Up today, and they're talking about the whole Jerry Jones talking about Micah Parsons. And I'm going to give this to you, and then we can talk about it on the other side. So
Yeah.
this is Kevin Clark on First Take or Get Up discussing Jerry Jones's mentality.
If the football gods came down and said, Jerry, you get to win the next 3 Super Bowls. You get to have the exact same early 90s glory days. Everybody's watching the boys on Sunday. You got the triplets back. Everything is going Jerry's way. But the catch is, you can't do a press conference. You can't talk. You can't go in front of the cameras and make it about Jerry. He looks at the football gods and he says, no deal.
You agree with Kevin Clark's assessment here, and we can talk about it on the other side.
Yeah, let's pick that up because
That's
is
funny.
It's
That's
you know what
really
else?
interesting.
It is funny.
Yeah.
It's a good question. It is a good hypothetical because I think we all know the answer. That's coming up next. Factor Cap, of course, is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. Call 213-747-2000. That's the law office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-2000 and normandlegal.com. Jerry, titles or pressers?
Jero.
Your choice. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still wholesale sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
SeaWorld San Diego is your ultimate summer escape, and it's just a quick drive down the freeway. See dolphins, belugas, and otters, and learn how SeaWorld Rescue protects marine life. Ride bold roller coasters like Journey to Atlantis, which is opening soon, and explore the new jellyfish exhibit, Jewels of the Sea. At night, it's full throttle with BMX stunts, pirate shows, fireworks, and Saturday night concerts. Buy a ticket, get a second day free. Tickets as low as $56.99 at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Cowboys, girls. I remember
The Intruders. With this classic, Cowboys to Girls, 1046 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Travis and DeMarco Show. Pop that up there. We're talking Cowboys anyway. Nothing wrong with that. Little Cowboys to Girls.
There you go.
It's that kind of music you think about growing up when you had that first crush.
Of course.
In your case, many crushes.
Kiss him, Dad.
Jerry
I can't
just
believe they let me do that. I can't believe they let me do that. I can't believe they let me do that. Come on.
I just saw a clip of Jerry talking at some press conference at camp about, like, you guys are going to write what you're going to write, and I'm still going to do what I want. And that's fine. And it's so good.
Yes.
It's so good. It really is.
I can't imagine the NFL without Jerry Jones.
Oh, no, the NFL's better with Jerry Jones in it.
Yes.
No question about it.
I cannot imagine.
I can't wait for the Netflix documentary.
Oh,
even
my
though
God.
we know everything.
The real one?
The one that's coming out in August.
Oh, I thought you meant the real one where they tell everything.
Well, I think that's what supposedly it is.
Oh,
right?
good. Okay.
Yeah.
He is an unbelievable businessman. He is a money-making machine.
Right.
He has an unbelievable knack for knowing where opportunities are and how to turn it into cash.
Yes.
He's an extraordinary businessman. He is an extraordinary showman. Like he's great TV. He's really funny. I mean, just now he's talking to me. He's throwing shade at Micah Parsons and Dak Prescott, his two most important best guys, and he's just leaning into it. It's amazing. But this question from Kevin Clark, and I want to play it again here. Em, can you play it, please?
If the football gods came down and said, Jerry, you get to win the next 3 Super Bowls. You get to have the exact same early 90s glory days. Everybody's watching the boys on Sunday. You got the triplets back. Everything is going Jerry's way. But the catch is, you can't do a press conference. You can't talk. You can't go in front of the cameras and make it about Jerry. He looks at the football gods and he says, no deal.
You might be right.
The fact that the argument that is the right choice for Jerry Jones is a realistic one.
Yes.
I think speaks to everything you need to know about Jerry. He would probably, I believe, would choose. I don't get to stand there and get all the credit for this. I choose not to do it.
If you asked him, I think he would take the championships. I think he would. I really do think he would. And I would outside of the Rams not winning, I would want that to happen. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if Dallas started winning like they did in the 90s now?
No, it would be
everybody
great for
makes
the
money.
league.
Oh, my God.
For sure. But here's why I don't think he would choose the championships. He's kind of already made that choice.
No, he already won his Super Bowls.
But he won 3 Super Bowls.
Right.
And here is the general takeaway. We can argue about this if we want, but I think this is basically true. The first 2 of those titles, the back-to-back titles, Jimmy Johnson gets credit for those.
Right.
The third of those titles, Barry Switzer was the head coach. Yeah. But Jimmy Johnson gets the credit for that
his team.
because his team was still cranked up and running.
Yes.
Since then, since he ran Jimmy off, the Cowboys have not only been not very good, they've been bad way more than they have.
Flirting with being irrelevant.
The one consistent part of that.
I don't think you can say they're irrelevant.
They're always relevant.
They're always relevant.
They're always relevant.
TV ratings prove that them playing a bad Giants team is still the most rated.
They're always going to be on Monday Night Football 3 times.
Right.
They're going to be on Sunday Night Football. They're always relevant. But the one thread through the end of the Jimmy Johnson era to where we are right now, everything has changed but one thing. Him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And his general manager component of this. That's not a coincidence. Every other team in the league has kind of gone up and down. They've just kind of sat there, and he has been in the way more often than he has.
Yeah. What I mean by irrelevant is like not Super Bowl contending.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They're not a threat to win the Lombardi.
I think we always
year.
think that he cares because based on his attitude, we think he does. But when you look at when they rank the top sports groups, number 1 is the Kroenke Sports Group because of the Rams, the 2 teams in Colorado, or the 2 Denver teams. Arsenal. And then number 2 is the Jones family because of one thing, the Dallas Cowboys. But really, it's Jerry Jones.
Yes.
He has created a $15.8 billion group. That's incredible.
It's incredible.
With one thing.
The first thing I thought when the Lakers decided to sell, I'm like, I wonder what the Cowboys would be worth right now if he sold.
I think a lot of people thought the same thing because
Well,
they're one of the few things that you say might be more valuable than the Lakers.
Oh my
the
God.
Cowboys,
If Jerry wanted to sell, he could get $25 billion.
Easy.
Who's going to say
so.
no?
It just depends on who that person is that you're bringing in.
Well, right.
But I would say this, way back when
the Saudis.
Yeah, basically.
When the NFL was anti-gambling, they've softened their approach. This is late 90s, mid 90s. Jerry was the only person that advertised casinos in the stadium. Like, I thought that was outlawed, and there's an advertisement for a casino. This is when Emmitt Smith still ruled the planet, and so did Planet Reebok. They were advertising Nike in their own stadium.
Right.
The guy doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Absolutely does not care. So I would not be surprised if he got something north of $25 million.
No.
If he wanted to sell.
The value of his team, he could not have done a better job of increasing the value of his team. But winning Super Bowl titles is different than increasing the value of your team. I have no complaints, no notes on him creating value for his brand, his team, etc. But the idea of he would choose titles over being famous, over being part of the story, over being the guy that they run to first after a game, he clearly chooses the other.
Okay,
this isn't 5 years or 10 years or even 15 or 20. This is 30 years.
I'm just guessing, but I think
30 years.
I think he'd go for the ring. But it was the same
DeMarco,
thing.
He hasn't.
I know, but
that's the point. This is for 30 years. He has put himself before the team.
But tell me
30 years.
Tell me his first misstep as far as talent acquisition.
He's not bad at that.
He's really good.
He's pretty good at that.
Maybe
I agree
picking
with you.
coaches,
but picking coaches, and letting guys just kind of rot there for beyond their expiration date is a blind spot for. And I don't even know it's a blind spot. It's something that's done purposefully. If this were, hey, I don't want Jimmy Johnson to have the shine. I want credit for this. 10 years went by. I'm going to run it. 30 years is clearly in his mind.
Yeah.
The order of operations is me and everything else.
I'm sure it seems that way. I'm trying to think. I think
who came between.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake he made was Dak Prescott. I think paying Dak could have been an issue.
You could say that about Tony Romo.
No,
too.
because I don't think he's good enough to get them over the hump.
Yeah.
Because there were some teams in place that were actually pretty good.
Let me ask you this.
That underperformed when it mattered most.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah. And I hate saying that about Dak.
Could Sean McVay win with Dak Prescott?
Yes.
There you go.
I think he could.
And that's my point.
Do.
My point is that could Sean McVay do it? Could Kevin O'Connell do it? Could some of these other guys, these really innovative, could Andy Reid do it? These guys that come in there with really high-level ideas.
And that's where you have a point, because I think some of those guys won't take the job because Jerry is omnipresent. That's the thing. I know.
Who coached between Switzer and Parcells? Was there anybody? Or was it Switzer
Chan
into Parcells?
Chan Gailey, Dave Campo was in there.
That was between, really?
The order, I'm forgetting.
Because I think Parcells, because Key would say this, that he kind of went back to the formula of, okay, let me get a big-name coach. He realized the only way remember, that isn't that far removed.
Yeah.
So he went back to it, and him and Bill couldn't see eye to eye because Jerry wanted control. And since Parcells, they got Key and they did some things.
Yeah.
He's never gone back to that formula.
Andy Reid could tell him to get out. Sean could tell him to get out.
Jerry doesn't want to put himself in that situation.
Sean Payton maybe could tell him to get out. Yeah.
We had it right. It's Switzer to Gailey to Campo to Parcells.
Yep.
So how many years did Gailey and Campos take
Gailey was there for 2. Campo was there for 3.
So after that, he realized, okay, instead of yes men and
let me get someone
coordinators, let me go get Bill Parcells. Parcells said, go get Keyshawn Johnson, and then other people obviously too. And they had a veteran squad. That didn't work, and he said, you know what? I'm not doing this again, because Parcells was in the media basically blaming Jerry for he don't let me run the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that cook the groceries?
If you're going to ask me to cook the meal, let me buy the groceries.
Yeah. That was
so then it was, you know what? I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to get people that listen to what I say. I'm the GM, and that's it. No more questioning it. And that's what that's what he's done football wise for 25 years. I don't know when was the Parcells era done?
So Parcells was there 2003 to 2006. So he had a 4-year run.
Okay, so 20 years he's gone with the formula. I'm not hiring coaches to talk back.
Here's who they've had since then: Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, and now Brian.
I'm not hiring guys with outsized egos. But
none of those guys post Parcells would tell Jerry to get out of the room.
No, I don't think there's many coaches that could. I think the ones that could already have jobs.
Right. And they're not going to take that job.
I thought that this could have been something that would have happened. I thought Belichick would be headed that way.
He couldn't get the setup he wanted.
Right. You couldn't get Jerry out of the room.
And not only are they not going to get the setup that they wanted, they don't, even if Jerry Jones said to Bill Belichick, let's say, hey, Bill, it's all yours. You will never see me. You will never hear from me. I will not be a part of this. And then the first time they lose a game, Jerry's in the tunnel doing a press conference.
Although Jerry would love Jordan Hudson, though.
Of course. That Jerry would say it, and I even think Jerry might mean it in the moment. But when it comes down and everybody goes, hey, Jerry, what do you think?
Yeah.
Jerry's going.
I would if I was the coach,
is doing the press conference after the game.
I would welcome that if I'm the head coach. Let that dude be the lightning rod. All I got to do is coach a football team.
Not if he's undermining and submarining your authority. Not if he's saying things that are opposite.
Well, I got to
to
win too. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about winning and all that stuff. Cam Newton had a similar question. Would you give up your MVP for a Super Bowl championship ring? And he said no. I kind of understand what he means by that. It took a lot of hard work to win that MVP. It's probably his crowning achievement in
I would
life.
like to hear the answer to that from somebody that's won both.
Yeah, it'd be easy.
Yeah.
I want to win. That's number one.
I know that's how you see it. I think that, but let's ask Tom Brady. Let's ask Patrick Mahomes. Let's ask, did Kurt Warner win the MVP?
Yes.
Let's ask Kurt Warner.
Kurt would give it up in a heartbeat
That's what
for
I mean.
team success.
When you've only won the MVP, it's a little bit of a different answer.
It's crazy.
Than if you won the Super Bowl and the MVP. It's like, which one of these means more to you?
Right.
Okay.
It was tough. Okay. And I feel bad. Von Miller ruined that. That should have been Cam's Super Bowl.
Von terrorized
Von
him in that
killed
game.
it, absolutely annihilated them.
By the way, destroyed the Carolina Panthers.
That whole run,
and destroyed Cam Newton. Really.
Killed him. Yes,
he
that
was
never
the same.
Because after that press conference of that Super Bowl, nobody thought of Cam Newton the same way.
No.
Well, and it was right in the game he made that business decision.
Yes.
Not to dive in there.
Yes.
Yes.
So that then backed into the press conference. It was done.
It was a lot in a very short period of time.
Oh, my God.
He went from the guy pitching yogurt to that's it.
That's it.
We're not doing it.
Oh, my
He's
gosh.
got hats.
He does.
Dude, those hats. Oh, my
He likes
God.
a hat.
Where do you find hats like that?
I think he designs
You
them
think he
himself.
makes
I'm
those
not,
hats?
I'm not even being funny. I really do.
My gosh.
I
Wow.
think-
Haberdashery.
I think he's a haberdasher. He's a haberdasher, Em. You're right. He is a haberdasher.
Good
It's
Lord.
time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Our first day live from Rams training camp at LMU is coming up in just a couple of days. Thursday afternoon, Sedano and Cap at 3. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. I like what the Dodgers did, at least one of the things that the Dodgers have done. It's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco on a lit Tuesday on 710 ESPN.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
All right, I got one for you guys. So, my son Bob, who has been living in Philadelphia for the last year or a little bit more than a year,
Poor
I guess
guy.
it is.
Terrible sports town.
Philly is amazing and the best sports town we have.
He really liked it, and so they're coming back. In fact, tomorrow is D-Day.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
And they're coming back to my house.
Nice.
Okay. Him and his lovely girlfriend, Sarah, who I adore. She's fantastic. And she's my Obi-Wan. Save me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Okay.
This is the text I got from the boy yesterday. Okay. Keep in mind, they've lived together in their own place for over a year now. So they have stuff.
They got their own routine.
No shoes boy, too,
They
right?
got stuff. They
Okay.
got just things. Okay. Here's the text from yesterday. Just want to let you know there's going to be a lot of stuff showing up at the house in the next couple of days. Apologies in advance.
A lot of stuff showing up?
Yesterday, I get home from my walk. There are, those big, like, black or blue, like, duffel bags that you can buy at, like, Walmart or Target. And they're
the ones that you and Slee had to move in my apartment.
Yes, exactly. Those. Okay, DeMarco, they're like maybe 4 feet long by maybe 2 feet tall.
Big duffel bag.
Big. You can fit. Take a guess at how many were on my front steps yesterday. When I went
7.
home. Really close. 8.
8?
8 of them.
8 duffel bags?
And there, it was hundreds of pounds of things.
Wait, where are they? They sent you these bags?
They're coming back. They're moving back to California.
Oh, they're moving back.
Yeah,
I thought they were coming in for a visit.
No, they are
with 8 bags.
They are moving back.
Woo! Change the whole story.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
coming back. But now I have. And by the way, when Susan and I came back from Philly a couple of weeks ago, they sent us with 4 more of their bags.
No way.
That makes 12. Okay?
Yeah.
They are also going to be traveling with themselves with more of these things. Wow. I do not have a house to accommodate 15 of these bags. I mean, there's places
now
to put them in the
I'm
house.
with you, but if you packed up your life, how many bags would you have?
That's
probably in the teens too.
Of course.
Yeah.
But they are going to be living in one very small portion of my home.
You better figure out something fast.
And it's good that
ADU.
Rent a storage facility for however long they're intending to stay with you guys.
They are welcome to stay as long as they want. I'm looking forward to having people in the house.
Nice.
But
how about investing in the Winnebago? Park the Winnebago.
Like Cousin Eddie?
Yes, and let them live there. You can come in the house.
Rent the storage unit. Put their stuff there that they are like for their next apartment. If they want to have an apartment,
they do.
They can put their couch there, their whatever else there. And then they can keep their clothes that they need to live in your place.
Keep every box. They'll leave it in your driveway. The pod, that big old box. They won't say
the pod
anything.
thingies. Yeah.
They were going to do that, and then the pod was a little pricey, so they decided not to pod it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll keep every computer and TV onto Redfin. Just remind them.
Bob is not a, hey, let me give you a heads up sort of kid.
Yeah.
Like sort of guy. Like
just kind of a show-up guy?
Yeah, and I don't mean that, but like that he felt the need to say, oh, hey, by the way, get ready. That means the avalanche of stuff is
clean out the garage.
Happening.
Yes.
My parents have like 18 million mattresses from my sisters and I, and the version of like, us moving places. My mattress I had in Connecticut, I gave to them to just have in their place because I didn't have it out here. So their basement.
Is there a reason we're not throwing away old mattresses?
Yeah, I'd never keep mattresses.
Yeah.
It's because they want to, use them in the house, upgrade their mattresses in the house. They had
so throw away the other one. Like
you can only
Ask
sleep. My parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. I've never kept a mattress. Yeah.
Furniture and car
Let me
staying?
ask you something.
What's that?
The furniture and car staying over there, or they're bringing? I mean,
they don't have a car.
Okay.
She has a car that's still here. We sold Bob's car, so he's got. We got to get him a.
So they're coming back to start over.
Well, she got a job out here.
Yeah.
He's going to find a job out here. So they're coming back.
They're going to be with you for a while. Remember that Return of the Sitcom?
Yeah, no,
right there.
I
the Rogers family.
Do you park your cars in your garage?
No,
neither do
Too
we.
much stuff.
I do.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
It's accessible with the kids and stuff. It's
better. Easier, right?
Yeah.
I have not parked my car in my garage in 20 years.
Stuff in the garage?
Nothing but stuff. Now, at the current time, there's a makeshift gym in my garage, which is fine. It gets used.
Yes.
It's fine. We got the stuff set up in there to work out. Great. But it's not like we have a bunch of space to put all this stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, call my wife. She's an organizer. She can help you out. Well, that's what she does.
So I would imagine her first thing would be throw that away, that away, that away, that away. And that's when Susan goes,
or build
no,
shelves, use this space. Storage, you can put the cars in.
All along the back wall.
Yeah.
Shelves. All along the side wall. Shelves. All along the other side wall.
Oh, so you're already shelved up.
The only wall that doesn't have shelves is the roll-up door.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
Okay, you've maxed out the storage space.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, you've maxed out.
Shelves.
You got too much stuff. Yeah.
You think?
Oh, yeah, I think so. And you're about to get more.
I'm excited to have
Which bathroom are they going to use?
There's one upstairs.
There's one upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that going to mess up your routine?
No.
Okay.
I'm not worried. My other two kids are the bad roommates. They're good roommates.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
You told me how you sleep, so I imagine.
That will probably have to be temporarily.
You may have to put some shorts on. Okay.
Doing a welcome home taco night? Yes.
There you go. Heck yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to have to
That's
invest
funny.
in some comfortable shorts.
Flavio, answer your phone.
Flavio's my guy. Flavio is my guy. Listen all this week to the biggest show on the radio for your chance to be a part of Saturday night's Mason and Island 21st birthday private podcast party. It's at HPC, Hollywood Park Casino. The only way to get in is to win your way in this week by listening to Mason and Island noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station 710 ESPN. Little Rams news here, DeMarco. Per Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford is dealing with some back soreness heading into this camp. Rams will modify his workouts. He will start training camp working to the side with trainers. That is a 5-day period per McVay. So he's a little sore.
Stafford not practicing age.
Yeah.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
A guy that doesn't need a ton of camp,
No.
Like Rodgers, all this type of stuff. I mean, there's nothing he hasn't done or hasn't seen. You just have to get him to September.
This is probably an obvious answer to this, but I never really thought about this.
I want him to throw less this time of year.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Like in spring training, Clayton Kershaw isn't pitching in spring training to figure out how to pitch. He knows how to pitch. He's pitching in spring training to get built up to go throw 80 pitches in a real game.
Correct.
Does Matthew Stafford not have to throw a bunch of balls in camp to build up? Not because he's I don't know what this defense is or what.
I know what you mean. I don't think
just
he
to
has
build
to
up his strength.
It's not for him. I mean, some of it's for him. He's learning how to track the receivers he's playing with. Like I got to learn where Devontae Adams likes to come out of his break, where he likes the football. I have to give Puka enough practice at this because we need to get better at that. So it's mostly for them.
Okay.
He knows what to do.
But does he have to get built up like a starting pitcher?
I think he's ready to go now. I think he can
come
start
out
right now.
and throw 40 NFL caliber passes today.
Today.
Really?
Yes. I mean, he's not throwing for strikes. He's throwing it in the general area.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's more for the receivers to know when he's throwing it, where it's coming from, the rotation of the ball,
I would have
all
gotten
that
that
stuff.
wrong.
Really?
I would have thought there was like some ramp up because is he throwing a bunch of passes during the offseason?
I mean, I think you can do the minimum each day and then start him in September and you would notice a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That makes me feel better. Then take as much time as you need. Sit
Now,
there and play video games.
I'm not sure if your
eat
receivers
snacks.
are going to know where the ball's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, in certain drills or...
And I would imagine that, Jimmy Garoppolo has been an NFL quarterback for a long time. He's a talented guy, whatever. And I saw they signed Dresser Wynn and some other, they got some arms in
Camp leg, camp
arms.
arm. Yep.
Right. But it's not the same as catching that heater from Matthew Stafford, is it?
No. I mean, look, different pitchers, different quarterbacks, different velocity. So if you run a 15-yard out and it's Stafford throwing, it's going to be on you quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's Jimmy Garoppolo, you may have to look for it for a second and locate it.
Yeah.
Dresser Wynn, it may not get to you.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. So it's a different deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Same route, three different
things. Just put his you-know-what in bubble wrap and stick him in a locker and say, when the Texans come to town, we'll tear it off and let it go.
There you go.
All right, so they put Mookie Betts back in. I don't even say should put him back because it's been a long time since he was at the top of the order. But for the second day in a row, they had him at the top of the order. It's not like he went out and had 3 doubles or anything like that, but he did have a hit. He was on base when Shohei hit a home run. Again, It's the second day in a row that Shohei's had a 2-run home run as opposed to a solo home run because Mookie Betts was on base in front of him. And it's little things like that that make me optimistic about the Dodgers. And I think that they I don't want to say learn from their own mistakes, but they're willing to look and adjust accordingly. That the math says Shohei bats first. He gets 15 extra at-bats over the course of a season over the guy that bats second, and the guy that bats second gets et cetera, et cetera. But like I've said 100 times, baseball is not an equation to be solved. It's a game to be played. You have to find a way to unlock Mookie, and sometimes just doing something just to do it might work. And at least for a couple of games, Mookie's got on base more than he had previously. It seems to work.
Going against the math sometimes. I mean, my cousin used to say he hates analytics. He loves playalytics.
Yeah.
Sometimes the right thing is to move a guy. And it seems like outside of this move, moving Mookie up to leadoff, it seems like they were resistant to any sort of change. They were going with math.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I mean, even it's an old argument. We've talked about it ad nauseum about moving Mookie back to right field. That stuff still bothers me because it's the right move for the team, but it won't happen. But it will not happen. So that stuff would make me mad. That's what I was saying. I think that could have been what Kershaw was pissed about. That's a whole different subject. But moving a guy, even though the math works against it, sometimes is better for the team to get that guy going.
I don't think they're going to move him out of short either. But Ireland kind of turned me around on that yesterday because it was such an obvious answer. But I think it's the right. Why not? Like at some point, if the Dodgers continue to struggle a little bit, if the Dodgers find themselves in a pennant race, which I don't think they will. But if they find themselves short of outfielders and heavy on infielders, and Mookie is still scuffling at the plate, there might be a moment where it's, look, your feelings are not nearly as important. Your whatever we want to call your pride is not nearly as important. We're a better team with you out here than you are over here. We need to get you going. We need to launch you offensively. We need to find a way to get this bat in the lineup instead of this. We don't know how to put him anywhere other than shortstop. I think it's unlikely because I think he's going to get going anyway. But instead of it being a 0% chance, I'll put it at a 1 or 2% chance that maybe they'll try to do something.
Well, that's what I was saying yesterday. I think the first salvo was Dave and the Dodgers saying, you're down.
Yeah,
we're going to put you on the
right.
bench. So that's the first way to get you to move. We're going to take this away from you. We're in charge. Maybe the reason they haven't done it is because of Mookie, out of respect to Mookie. They're respecting his position to try to go play short. But what's best for the team is for you to move over. Well, if you're resistant, now I bench you. Now it's different. I can put you where I want. So that might have been your first move.
It's got to be a weird deal where they're in. Let me see here. They're 59-42. They're 3.5 games up in the NL West. They're only a game off the best record in the NL.
You're still
they're only
having
a
success.
game off of the best record in MLB. So when does hey, we got to do. We're fine. We're in first place. We're leading the division, but we would be better. We'd be more fine over here. Like when do you decide to mess with pretty good in search of great?
Well, I think
it's got to be a weird deal, right?
I thought you have to take your eyes off the record and where you are in the standings and just look at how you're playing.
Yeah,
I thought that's how baseball go.
At some point, yeah.
But this is different because you're so far ahead and you've got so many players, you almost don't have to. But I think we know the smartest thing to do is move him back to right.
I like
solves
them,
a lot of problems.
I like them moving into the leadoff spot. I like Shohei clearly is thriving in that second spot. He's hit a home run in 3 games in a row. Like he's Shohei Otani. He does what he does. But yeah, I think that search of great and willing to mess a little bit with pretty good. And right now they're pretty good, but there are some stuff less. I want to talk more about Otani coming up next because added to the list of things that haven't happened in X amount of years. He did it again last night. It's all coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash. LAFC fool. As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers. Friday. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino, open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step into Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
How long did it take you when you were out of the league before you didn't feel like, hey, this is the time of the year I'm supposed to be out there
I still feel that way. I get jazzed up. Yeah, man. Body clock.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Shut up, Miles Simmons.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What did Miles do?
Miles, he's always chiming in from left field, the peanut gallery.
What did he say?
But he's right, though. He says, I suppose McVay doesn't sound all that concerned, but when he hears a quarterback in year 17 is starting camp with a back issue, his ears perk up. Yeah. He's right. Miles is right, but shut up. You're right. You're 100% right. I have no comeback.
Are you whistling past the graveyard right now?
Just saying. Just be quiet over there. Don't be jinxing it.
I'm going to wait to see it not work before I think it's not going to work.
Of course. Yeah. But he's right. Year 17, any sort of ailment should scare you a little bit.
Tell Miles to stop listening to the show.
No. I would never tell him that. But here's
Miles,
the thing.
stop listening to the show if you're going to bring Brad vibes.
If something did happen to Matthew Stafford, I would love it to happen now. So you can have an entire camp with someone else and not have to go into September as the guy, lose him, and then change gears.
Yeah, I guess if we're splitting hairs,
Right.
That's the better hair to have half
Correct.
of. But if they don't have him, then it's back to the drawing boards very, very quickly.
Putting that bad juju on
It is time for the return of Rams football on ESPN all day. First day of live training camp from LMU's coming up Thursday with Sedano and Cap at 3. Don't miss the all-new sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
And your Broncos question, why are people so high on them? They got a bunch of ex-Niners. Some dudes that had some success on defense. Hufanga's there. Dre Greenlaw's there. Some leadership there. Guys you can turn your defense over to so Peyton can worry about the offense. So
that half of the draw, though, is so much harder than the other half.
Oh, God, yes.
The AFC half of the draw, and I'm not in any particular order, but you got Kansas City, you got Buffalo, you've got Cincinnati, you've got Baltimore, Pittsburgh. We'll see what that looks like with Aaron Rodgers.
You can write off Cincinnati.
Yeah. You think so?
Dude, I mean,
they got
they're
Joe
starting
Burrow
off
and wide
bad.
receivers.
They've got two good receivers and one of the greatest quarterbacks we've seen and a complete mess on their hands.
Yeah.
I would imagine, like the Rams' morale, very high. I would imagine they're very low. You got your best pass rusher is knocking on the door trying to get paid.
I'm going to make a prediction here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to step out on a very sturdy branch. Trey Hendrickson will be there to play all the games he can play.
He's not there yet.
I understand.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things that experience has led me to believe he's going to be there. He's going to play.
I bet he shows up, but I bet he plays 80% of what he could play because he's mad.
Of the games or his intensity?
Of his intensity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll notice a difference from here on out.
But doesn't that ultimately negatively affect him?
It should, but it won't because I think you know what you're up against, especially when you got Mike Brown, the team owner, talking the way he's talking.
He was an all-pro last year.
Yeah,
okay, he's one of the best in the biz.
37 sacks in 2 seasons.
Led the league in sacks last year. It was 17 and a half. If they won't give me what I want, I got to start getting ready for somebody else to give me what I want. So I'm going to go out there and go nuts to try to get it.
Or I'll just wait and not get hurt because I'm going to get paid wherever I go. I just want to get out of here.
Okay.
I can make it back someplace else.
Yeah, those things always used to be, is he going to come? Is he not coming? They almost always come.
When it starts costing you big money, you'll probably show up, but he won't be the same.
Is that official, Em?
Yes. So, as reported from The Sun, a statement from the family, Aussie Osborne has died at 76. Apparently surrounded by love. The death cause is unclear. And the Osborne say it is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osborne has passed away this morning, today, Tuesday, July 22nd.
Dang. Big fan, all the way back to Black Sabbath. Been waiting on this for years because of his whole act. Being the Prince of Darkness and doing all this, anti-Christian stuff. And now you're dead. So I wonder.
Well, I mean,
right.
I don't know if that had anything to do. It just he lived a hard. Look, he made it to 76.
No one ever thought he'd make it that far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of different iterations in his life,
Big
right?
time.
There was, like you said, there was Black Sabbath. There was Ozzy Osbourne, the solo artist. There was Ozzy Osbourne, the TV reality star.
Yes. Sharon!
There was Ozzy, the pitchman.
Yes.
Where he's selling products. There's Ozzy, the doddering old kind of, old man around the house.
Put him on the list with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
The greatest turnaround ever. Mike Tyson at one point was the scariest man on the planet and then became your uncle.
Ozzy was up there.
Same with Ozzy. Ozzy was nuts. Ozzy was the dude that bit bat heads.
Is that real? I know that was the story that went around. Was that actually like a thing?
They would throw rubber bats up there, and then somebody threw a dead bat, and he didn't know, picked it up, and bit it. And the other one was he bit a dove in an office.
And then he does a reality show.
Yes.
And the version of Ozzy Osbourne that I got was from the reality show, and he performed at the Rams opening day when they opened against the Bills. I think that year after
sounds
the Super Bowl.
right.
Either that or the very first year I was here.
So I oddly enough have a very close association with Ozzy Osbourne. When I think of Ozzy Osbourne, one of the first things that pops into my head is the NFL, because when the NFL first decided, or at least maybe it wasn't first, but it was early on when they decided, we're going to have a Thursday night opener to kick off the whole season. We're going to go to the home of the defending Super Bowl champion, and we're going to blow it out. We're going to turn it into a big deal. We're going to put a marquee game. We're going to have a big concert beforehand, turn it into this big, massive blowout show, Super Bowl kind of ish vibe, right?
Yeah.
New England was one of the first, if not the first, to do it. The Tom Brady, Bill Belichick Pats. And they, here it is. And the opening act was Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. Oh,
and
yeah.
Ozzy's singing Crazy Train. He's in there being Ozzy, doing Ozzy stuff. And they cut to Bill Belichick, who looked like he would have been rather anywhere else on the face of the earth.
That's funny.
Just
oh, my God.
And not like bored and not
like mad.
I'm doing something. No, contemptful.
Yeah.
Like,
Why
I cannot believe you are bastardizing the NFL with this, as opposed to, dude, the NFL is the greatest show on earth. We're gonna roll this thing out like never before. People love this stuff. He was like, I need to get to the football game. He just looked so
Let's
miserable
get away from this
watching
stuff.
it.
Ozzy, rock royalty, amazing dude. I went to Ozfest a couple of times. The last time I saw him on stage, he had a teleprompter.
Well, sure.
Yeah, this is before the reality show.
50 years of doing drugs will make you forget a thing
But
or
you
two.
forget your own songs?
Yeah.
Your own songs.
Dude, you know this. You walk into, at some point, and you and I did not use drugs for a long time. Like, you walk in, what am I doing in this room?
I mean, he has Parkinson's, or he had Parkinson's.
Like, why am I here?
Wow.
I did it last night. I walked out to, and part of it was I was distracted by the 48 bags of stuff that had showed up in my house because I went to the garage. But I opened the fridge. I'm like, I know I came out here for something very specific. Like, I needed something here. Completely forgot.
Gone.
Walked all the way back into the house. Walked into my kitchen. I'm like, all right, butter.
Now it comes back.
Now all the way back and pick up the butter. By the way, Irish butter's the way to go. If you're not
I started buying Irish butter.
Marigold.
Yes. So
100%.
good.
Yeah. Really good.
Yes.
Or French butter.
French butter, but here's the problem.
Yes.
French butter's so expensive, like, forget it. But
Irish butter does
is
the job.
manageable, and it's awesome.
Yes.
We tried that little tub first, and then Brenda's like, I was just going.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
We went
just
all in.
better.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yellower.
It's yellower. It's creamier.
Yes.
It's better in every possible
Better.
way. Betterer, butterer, betterer, betterer, betterer.
Aw.
Hot and cold is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey, you know the feeling. You're finally asleep deep in a dream. Weren't we just talking about dreams, Travis? No, we're talking about nightmares. And bam, out of nowhere, your leg seizes up, and it feels like you just played the fourth quarter of a football game. I played through a lot of pain, but a 3 a.m. leg cramp, next level. Can't do it. Leg cramps used to wake me up out of a deep sleep. I'd be pacing around half awake trying to shake it off. That's not rest. That's a workout. That's a midnight workout I did not sign up for. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM right on the nightstand. If a cramp starts to hit, the quick dissolving tablets go right to work. No water needed. No groggy side effects, just fast, effective relief that let me sleep through the night. Oh, my God. The best PED in the world is good sleep. So do yourself a favor. Take back your night and get the sleep you deserve and your body needs. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Next Gen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. You know Next Gen for their incredible air conditioning and heating services, but did you know they do plumbing too? Call Next Gen right now for any plumbing issues, large or small, whether it's a leaking foundation, backed up drains, sewage problems, or you're looking for better water for you and your family. Next Gen has the expertise and solutions for you. Unclog that stubborn drain for just $88, plus get peace of mind with their 30-day drain clearing guarantee. Their expert technicians will work to clear even the toughest clogs, plus they can check your pipes for any other signs of damage. From slab leak repairs to clogged drains to water filtration and everything in between. Trust NextGen for expert plumbing services and high-quality work. Open 7 days a week. Financing options available. Call 833-3NEXTGen. That's 833-3NEXGEN or nextgenairandplumbing.com. $88 drain cleaning and 30-day guarantee requires accessible cleanout and camera inspection. NextGen is here for you today and for years to come. CSLB number 1011173.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $90 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text SIZZLE to 369369. That's SIZZLE to 369369. SIZZLE to 369369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As you know, we've welcomed a new partner here at 710 ESPN, Next Gen. Next Gen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot? Who's cold? Thanks to Next Gen.
Boy, time for Who's Hot? Who's Cold? Take it away, Producer M.
Buenos dias.
Hi.
What's hot is the compress that Travis should have on his back from lugging all those bags, right?
Yeah, it might be.
I didn't even do it. I wish I could blame it on that. I'm just old and
Bruh, you're in pain over there.
I've had better.
Yes.
I've had better.
Get you some of that Aussie medication.
There's some Highlands.
Wait, I got a eye appointment, and then it is couch time.
Okay,
and
there you go.
Edible time.
And if you're just listening, Aussie Osborne, the god of heavy metal, passed away today at 76.
Yes, indeed.
So it's
Crazy Train your favorite?
It's I mean, I think it's the most
famous.
iconic for me. Yeah, and put it this way: if you're listening to the radio and it comes up, you're not turning it.
Yes, that and Iron Man.
Yeah,
Iron Man.
it's
That's my
terrific.
song. Yes.
what's actually hot. What's actually hot is old situationships. Okay, speaking of old people, a billboard popped up yesterday afternoon on Sunset, and it said Buckingham Nicks, and it had Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, and it said this. It said it features a photo of the duo from that album, the Buckingham Nicks album, which preceded the Fleetwood Mac Experience, which was the album was released in 1973, and the date on the billboard said September 19th. And who knows? Maybe it's new music. Maybe they're going to tour that album. But obviously, famously, they were together, then not together, but still in the band. They wrote rumors about it, about cheating and cheating on other people in the band with each other. It was just a grand experiment. So, do you think that you want to hear this album again? I know, Travis, you don't care about music, but
no, but I know Fleetwood Mac. I know the two artists involved in this. I like most of the music that I've heard from them along the way. I don't mind revisiting something I've heard before. If I liked it the first time, that's cool. I don't mind.
I can't wait to hear it. They made great music together.
It might be new music. It also might just be revisiting that album that came out before Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even listened to this album before.
Those stories are amazing.
You guys tell me, like, if a duo or a band or whoever, like, they had a high watermark, right, where they had incredible success and popular success, economic success, et cetera, then it went away for whatever reason. It fell out of favor, or the band broke up, they were personal, and then fast forward years, if not decades later, and they came out with new music that hit again. Is that a common phenomenon? I'm
got me there,
right? I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some that we're not thinking of that has had that, but
I love it when two people in the same band are in a relationship, then they break up. You always get good music out of it. Yeah, standing right across from the person I wrote the song about, and I'm singing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
One of my favorite pieces of lore was this band that I really liked in the early 2010s called the Civil Wars. And they actually got pretty popular. They won a couple Grammys off of their second album, I believe. It was Poison and Wine. And they were also did a song with Taylor Swift. They were in the Hunger Games trilogy. Like, they were in movies and stuff. They were two different songwriters that found each other at a writer's retreat. They were both married to other people. They ended up breaking up the band for reasons, creatively, apparently, but then also their marriages dissolved at the same time, too. But I need to know the lore, the true lore behind the Civil Wars. And anyway.
It's juicy. It's always juicy. I'm in.
What's cold is Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers announced his official retirement. He signed a one-day contract with the Chargers to retire a Charger, even though he had a short stint with the Indianapolis Colts. Do you think that Phillip Rivers is the most famous, most important, best Charger?
No.
Any of those?
Famous, most important.
No.
Famous Charger? LaDainian?
LT.
Junior?
Junior's the most famous.
Yeah.
Junior's the best player.
Fouts, Antonio Gates.
I was just going to say, when you ask me about the Chargers, and part of this is just our generation.
Yeah.
And obviously you're younger than we are, but first person that pops in my mind, Dan Fouts.
Yes.
It's just if you say Charger, it's Dan Fouts. That Eric Coryell. That the Chargers would score 100 points a game and could never win in the playoffs.
Right.
That there was just this fatal flaw that they couldn't play defense. But my immediate association with the Chargers is Dan Fouts, and probably always will be.
Did you know Eric Coryell, that's the greatest show on turf?
Yeah,
I did know that. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
did know that. Well, he was way ahead of his time.
Same scheme, yes.
Yeah,
so
way
Bill
ahead of
Walsh,
his time.
it's the same offense. The Eric Coryell offense has words. The Bill Walsh offense, the same exact offense, has numbers.
Yeah.
It's a different way of teaching it, same offense. Still around today. McVay uses it.
I was going to say, it was – he introduced it in the 70s and early 80s, and here we are in the mid-2020s, and it still works.
He's one of the most important Chargers of all time. Can't say the, but I don't know why he gets any hate at all. Phillip Rivers could ball.
Yeah, he was good.
And he'll be a Hall of Famer. You know this, right?
He got hate because they never won the big one, and that he was as talented as his peers and never won the big one.
He threw the ball weird too, like
he kind of
shot put it.
You guys know why, right?
Yes.
So remember, I used to do the NFL thing. So we used to see the features before they aired.
Right.
So one of the things in that feature is his dad taught him how to throw a ball, like a college ball, with such a small hand when he was younger. So he got used to kind of throwing it sideways.
And he also, he has the face, the Phil Rivers face of just like looking up to God, like, why God, why?
Yeah.
As they screw away another game.
And he talks trash.
Oh my
God,
he's
talks
really
so
good at
much.
it too.
Yes,
he does it. He does that clean trash talk.
Yes,
like he's
not
not
a curse
dropping a
word in
bunch
there.
of f-bombs and stuff like that. But he does it. Like when you just think of like the best Charger, it's Junior, right?
Junior would be top of the charts for me.
Yeah.
I think of Fouts, then him, and then
Junior
everyone
or
else.
LT.
Yeah,
LT was pretty crazy.
I still go Junior.
Awesome
I'd still go Junior and then LT, but they're all in the same conversation. Yes.
Is the answer to that question for the Rams, is it Aaron Donald?
Top of the heap?
Just the best player, regardless of position, just the guy that was better than everyone else more often than not.
I think so. Like we had this. Do you have Kurt Warner as your best quarterback of all time?
No.
Stafford?
No.
Falk, is he the best running back of all time?
He's in the mix, but no.
Dickerson?
In the mix, but no.
Then it's Aaron, because he's the best defensive player we've seen. The only other guy you could say would be Jackie Slater. He might be the best right tackle ever.
Yeah.
That's what for 20 years, one team.
Yeah.
But that's
It's AD.
Hands down, right?
I think so.
Even
But
the
do you
receivers.
think that he's the most famous?
Most famous Ram?
is different than best.
Famous Ram could be Dickerson.
Or Warner.
Dickerson was iconic.
Yeah.
The number, the rec specs,
All
the
of
way
it.
he ran.
2,000-yard season.
Yes. You think Rams, you probably see him first.
Yeah.
But then you had the Warner story, the packing grocery bags to winning the
It's a great
Super Bowl.
story. They made the movie, the whole thing. And I don't.
I
want to split. Yes.
Yeah.
I
know.
I want to split the hair. That was the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
What happens in St. Louis is not the same as when it happens in Los Angeles. When it happens in L.A. or New York or Chicago, it hits different than when it happens almost everywhere
Can't
else.
argue that. Yes.
That if it happens in Portland, Oregon, or Phoenix, Arizona, or Charlotte, North Carolina, yeah, cool. But it's not like if it happened in L.A. or New York or Chicago.
In my mind, the Charger to me is Phil Rivers.
Yeah.
That's just because of the time that I watched football.
That's not a bad choice. I think of Fouts,
You know what's funny? You have to remind people that Eric Dickerson played here 4 years.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I know.
I know, right? You think it was 20.
He was something else. Man.
Yeah, he was. Yes.
He was something else. And they were really good while he was here. They didn't go to the Super Bowl, but they were really good.
Really
and
good.
They were really good because he was really good.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by NextGen, the official heat, AC, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXTGen. That's 833-3-NEXGEN. Shohei Otani last night became the first pitcher since 1979. Okay, so that's 46 years ago.
Long time ago.
Okay, 46 years ago, to give up and hit a home run in the first inning of a major league game. Okay, so you got to kind of have a bad moment, but you got to kind of redeem it. The other game that ended, the guy that did this was it was pitched for the Cardinals, I think it was. I read it this morning. The final score of that game, keep in mind, the final score of the game last night was 5-2.
Yeah.
Right? Final score of that game was 23-22. So all hell broke loose, right? Pitchers are hitting home runs. This was a normal baseball game.
Yes.
And Otani, first in 79 to hit and give up a home run in the first inning.
Travis, there had to be other guys that could have done this.
Done what?
Been two-way guys.
Yeah.
There had to be other guys that could have pitched and hit like this.
There have been, I don't want to say a lot, but there have been many guys that were talented enough to do both in the major leagues. A good example, you might remember this name. Remember John Olerud?
Yes.
Okay, so John Olerud was a very talented college
helmet
pitcher.
at first base.
He had a brain aneurysm when he was like in high school or something, so he wore a helmet to protect himself.
Right.
He was a major league caliber pitcher. But they didn't
do it back then.
And he was a major league caliber pitcher that probably could have pitched in the major leagues. Mark Langston, who pitched for the Angels for a long time, I've heard a lot of his teammates say this. If Mark Langston wanted to play the outfield in the big leagues, he could have.
Can he hit?
Good enough to have probably made. We saw Rick Ankiel,
right?
Was a pitcher, lost it, came back to the major leagues as an outfielder. There are guys that could do both of the things. There was Micah Owings, pitched, not a great player, but a pretty good player, pitched for the Diamondbacks and one or two other teams that they would use as a pinch hitter regularly because he could hit bombs. But no one is this.
Like that, right?
He's arguably the best slugger in baseball, or at least he's not off the first hand of guys. And he's arguably the best starting pitcher in baseball, or he's not off the first hand of guys.
Right.
This is new. Guys that could do both, probably not.
But not like that.
Not like this.
It's when you see him at the plate, he looks like he's just your average major league slugger. Then you see him pitch, and he looks like every other starting pitcher you've ever seen. When they get in those weird torque positions right before they deliver.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do both in the same game and be effective?
He's like nothing we've ever seen. Look, he had his first quasi-bumpy outing yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of traffic.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons for him.
I like to see that. Work yourself through this.
Absolutely, because not every game is going to be you just, 3 up, 3 down every day. It's not how it's with him, maybe a little bit more often than the average guy. But, Brian Buxton hit the second pitch of the game in the seats. The next guy nearly knocked Freddie over with a line drive. Another guy had a rocket at Tommy Edman at third base. Like, that first inning was not good. There were 3 balls hit at over 100 miles an hour. I think in the game, the 3 innings he pitched, I think there were 6 balls hit over 95 miles an hour. That's the definition by metrics of a hard hit ball.
Yeah.
So he wasn't good, only he gave up 1 run.
Right. Yes. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't great. He just wasn't that bad.
Here's what he's done in his 6 starts this season.
Yes.
He has pitched 12 innings. He has got an ERA of 1.5. He struck out 13 guys. That's more than 1 an inning. He's only walked 3. And again, he hadn't pitched in 2 years.
Right.
Only walked 3. He's given up 2 earned runs, and he's got a whip of exactly 1. That's my favorite pitching stat is whip. Walks, hits, innings pitched, which means there's no traffic.
Right.
Whip is a stat that defines traffic.
Correct.
And if it's right at 1, there's no traffic.
That's good.
That's not traffic.
Yes.
That's the anti-traffic. He's at 1.
How do you get him to October? That's all.
This is what they're trying to figure out.
How do you get him to October
and by
when
the
he's
way,
all stretched out?
Let's give the Dodgers a lot of credit on this. They have not. They remember, go back a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is he going to pitch in the World Series?
I do remember.
He didn't even pitch until a month ago.
They didn't waver 1 iota.
Not one time did they come off of their plan of, hey, we're going to slow play this. He's still only throwing 3 innings.
They're right. They're
so
100% right. Yeah, I would baby this guy too. I'm still, even though we've seen this before, I'm still amazed watching it. Like, this can't be. Yeah. It cannot be that we're watching this now.
I try really hard, and I think by definition, doing what we do, it makes you kind of cynical to things every once in a while. Because we're just swimming in that pool every day.
You
right?
see a lot of great stuff.
You see a lot of great stuff, and you're like, yeah. Perfect example of this is LeBron James, right? LeBron James has scored 80 billion points. He's won a bunch of titles. He plays every day. He's 500 years old. It just doesn't add up. But you kind of like, there's LeBron again. We kind of get used to it.
True.
I haven't gotten used to this for one single second.
At all.
Not Otani.
If it was LeBron, it'd be like LeBron scoring 35 and holding the other guy to 0 in the same game.
So I've tried. Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, all defensive, all offensive.
But the problem with that is, in basketball, I think is the sport you can't really. You do both ends in a basketball game.
Right.
Football's the right comp. What Otani is doing is he's throwing 4 touchdown passes and he's getting 4 sacks.
Yeah, right. Never
That's
happened.
What he's doing.
Micah Parsons thinks he can do it, but no.
He's scoring 4 touchdowns and he's getting 4 sacks.
Wow.
That's what he's doing. Like,
wow.
The offensive, it's different. Pitching on offense, it's different.
Yes.
That's what he does.
Do you know he has every right to be a jerk?
I know.
You do. When you're that good, you have every right never to answer a question if you don't want to.
I'll be honest. I hope he never gives up the ghost on pretending not to understand or speak English.
I don't want to know.
Pretend that you never know, and let's just keep doing it because, quite frankly, I love the guy. I don't want to hear from him.
Next thing you know, you think he's Ty Cobb, right?
I'm good. The last thing I want to hear is Otani says him go, dude, that sucks.
That's right. You're a mean man.
Right. What?
Yes.
I don't ever want to do it.
Totally.
And by the way, they all disappoint eventually, so just zip it.
I just want to see it. Yes.
You know what I want? I want the Pudge Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. Perfect.
That's so funny. Somebody told you in English they don't speak English. That's hilarious.
Like that.
Hey,
Mr. Rodriguez, my name's Travis Rogers. I produce the Jim Rome Show. We're doing our show right around the corner here. I was wondering if you might have a few minutes to come on and talk about the All-Star game. No, man, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I don't speak English.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
love it.
Okay, perfect.
That's all the English I know right there.
Answer. The dub is coming up next.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent. Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
There we go.
The now late Aussie Osborne passed earlier today at 76 years old.
Did they call this the first heavy metal song? This was the birth of heavy metal.
Yeah.
That sound right there. Yes. Cannot believe it. Wow. So Theo Huxtable and Ozzy gone in the same week. Unbelievable. What is happening to my childhood?
Well, one went way over and the other one way
under. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yes, I know.
It's
Have you seen the movie? Well, you probably had the Netflix movie, The Dirt, the Motley Crue movie. You saw it.
I had, and I read the book.
You read the book.
Well, Travis is a big Motley Crue fan.
I am.
He went to see them at the Honda Center.
That's right.
The Ozzy snorting ants thing.
At the pool.
At the pool. Come on.
That's the sort of thing that if it weren't Ozzy Osbourne, I don't think I would believe it. Right. For those that don't know the story, so the Motley Crue and Ozzy were touring together, and one of the spots that they went to, they were all hanging out by the pool one day, and they were trying to out rock star one another.
Rock star, yes.
Yeah, and so they were all doing drugs and drinking too much and all this stuff, and finally somebody had a popsicle that they had left near the pool that had melted, and a bunch of ants had gathered on the popsicle. And he took the popsicle stick and scooped up all the ants and snorted the ants.
Crazy.
To rock star the rest of these guys.
Nuts. Yes.
I'm good.
I'm good. You win. I'm not going that far to win that bet.
Good for you. Some good birthdays today. The late Alex Trebek would have been celebrating a birthday today.
I love Jeopardy.
Sure.
Does anybody? Yeah.
when I'm flipping around and I see it, I will always stop. And
yes.
This is not a criticism of Ken Jennings, but rather a compliment to Alex Trebek. I watch it, I go, I miss Alex Trebek.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's your percentage, though?
Of getting the questions right?
All time.
I'm okay.
All time?
I'm okay.
50? Over 50?
Yeah.
50%?
There's a couple of categories where I got no shot.
None. And there's some where you just are
I
money.
can tell you the ones I have no shot at.
Okay.
The Bible.
Okay.
Potable.
0 for 5. Opera. 0 for 5.
Okay.
Everything else I got a shot at.
You got a shot at.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not
Opera
bad.
and the
World
Bible.
history.
Oh,
You're in?
100%.
Okay.
They give you the answer is always very obvious, especially the first 4.
Yeah.
You just got to listen to the way that the answer is being told.
Right.
But you got to have a rough understanding. The answer is always Archduke Ferdinand.
Something.
It's
right.
like if you're just paying attention, you'll kind of know what it is. It's just the way. But I don't know an opera.
I know what I would do.
I don't know a single one.
Madam Butterfly?
Sure.
See?
Like I don't like. Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Say Wilt Chamberlain.
The answer in one of the if it's basketball, one of them
Who
is
was Wilt Chamberlain? Yes.
One of them's Jordan.
There you
one
go.
of them's Magic Johnson.
And
One
LeBron.
of them's LeBron James.
That's it.
Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah, absolutely every time. No.
What?
David Spade is 61 years old
You're
today.
kidding me. Really?
Yeah.
He's holding together pretty good.
He's
at
great.
61.
I'm
yeah.
a huge fan of David Spade.
He's
I think
funny
he's
to me.
incredibly funny.
I do think he had the worst bomb I've ever seen of a comedian, though.
Worst
I saw
bomb?
him at the Comedy Store 2 years ago.
And he didn't do well?
Maybe last summer. Yeah.
Really?
It was pretty terrible.
Okay, that's too
It
bad.
was like the AC, I think, was cut in the audience, and so everyone was kind of in a bad mood. And he was trying out new material with not hitting my specific audience.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy?
Tommy Boy's great. His Hollywood Minute on SNL
Is
was
it funny? Okay.
legendary. Well, it was kind of the first one where he just called out celebrities for all of their weird stuff. And
really?
just let it rip. The podcast he does with Dana Carvey now is really good.
Really? Okay.
The Dana Carvey doesn't hit me in the sweet spot the way that Spade does. I think Spade's incredibly
They're good.
funny.
It's funny.
Happy 79th birthday to Danny Glover.
Get out of town. I'm too old for this blankety blank. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. There was a time where I hated him.
Danny Glover?
Oh, my God. Everybody hated him for The Color Purple.
I knew that's
oh
what you
my
were going to
God.
say.
He played that Mister
I
way
knew
too good.
that's what you
oh,
were gonna
my
say.
God.
Yeah.
You couldn't even show his face in my house for a while. Yes.
And then he was Murtaugh.
Murtaugh. And then we all love him again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great
Played the
character.
bad guy in Witness, too. Remember that?
Oh,
Harrison
yeah.
Ford? Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
He's also in Shooter.
Huh?
He's also in Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. He's one of those.
Was he the good guy or the
No,
bad guy? He's the bad guy. Okay.
My dad showed my 6-year-old son Shooter.
And?
He liked it.
Good.
Yeah.
Was it like me saying it's okay to watch Superman with an 8-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shooting in Shooters.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Happy 70th birthday to Willem Dafoe.
No way.
Yeah.
Another dude I like.
Yeah.
Platoon. First thing I think about.
Super creepy actor.
Green
Yes.
Goblin.
Like, yeah.
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
He's also one of the most prolific actors still working. I swear to God, he's probably in 20 movies this year.
Wow.
He is in so many movies. Movies you would have, like, even I have barely heard of. Like, I went to the Alamo Draft House, and there's, I saw this movie called Inside with him. And at the Alamo, they show pre-show some random stuff from these celebrities or these actors' stuff. They had a scroll of every credit from Willem Dafoe's life.
Really?
And
Dang.
it was scrolling for a long time. Then it said at the end of it, it's like, that's not even half of it. I was like,
wow.
Well, he's
he's prolific.
a lot of, like, blockbuster mainstream, and then he's done a lot of indie weirdo
A lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Guy's
he's
never
working
not
all the
working.
time. My favorite performance and my favorite movie he's been in is called The Florida Project by
Oh,
Sean Baker.
I know that one.
Sean Baker won
about the
4
Motel
Oscars
Kids,
this past
right?
year for
The who?
Lenora. Sorry?
It's about the kids in the motel, right?
Yeah, Kids in the Motel outside of Orlando. Incredible movie.
Ooh.
And Willem Dafoe's great in it.
Yeah. He's
Sergeant Elias.
celebrating his
Elias.
70th birthday today. I remember seeing this in the theater, and I remember walking into the theater thinking, this is going to be awesome, and then walking out going, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Today, 1983, Jaws 3D.
Oh, my God, yeah. Couldn't wait. And it was
Couldn't
horrible.
wait.
Couldn't wait to see it.
Put
Yes.
on the glasses, right?
Yes.
And it was, not only were the special effects horrible.
It was cheesy,
Even
yes.
for 1983, they're like, this sucks. The movie was absurd.
The story was bad.
There
that
was-
was
there
the
was-
amusement park.
Yes.
With Louis Gossett Jr.
And Michael Caine was in it, right?
No, he was
No,
in the
that was the
later
other
one.
one.
He
Oh,
was
okay.
like
Yes.
4 or 5.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the Revenge.
Yeah, and they
something-
brought back Brody's wife
Yes.
in the Bahamas.
Yes.
It's like, what are we
Spielberg did
doing?
did the second one too, right?
Say again?
Spielberg did the second one as well.
No,
right?
he did not direct it, but Roy Scheider was in the second
They
one.
made him do it.
Yeah. And by the way, Roy got paid on that.
Of course
movie.
he did.
Yeah.
It was the last
Yeah.
one on his deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That
But
was the 3D when they started. You saw the fish head floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were like, this is going to be dumb.
And we were right.
3D was one of those like weird movie trends that like everyone was like, it's the new thing.
No.
It never went off.
There's been, in my lifetime, there's been one technical innovation that everybody was talking about. And then when it actually happened, everyone went, yeah, I got to have that today.
Dolby?
Nope.
What?
High def.
High def. Oh, yeah. Everybody had to have it.
When high def showed up, you're like, wait, what? You could see the blades of grass
Oh,
on the
yeah.
football field. You
Oh,
could
yeah.
see the little grains of dirt on the infield of a baseball diamond.
You can see how ugly people are.
Yes. Oh gosh, Emma, help me out here, Emily. The Jenna Fisher. Jenna Fisher was talking about when she got cast in The Office. Was right about the time everybody went from standard definition to high definition, and she's like, "You don't understand the difference in makeup we had to do. Like all of a sudden, if I had a pimple or something,
It
was
shows.
a big deal. We had to cover this stuff up. It was."
I've seen one movie in 3D recently, and I saw Thunderbolts in 3D.
Oh.
I could have not seen it in 3D.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fine. But then my favorite 3D movie was Spy Kids 3
Rodriguez.
3D.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell's in it. Young baby Glenn Powell's in Spy Kids 3. Game Over. And George Lopez, I think, is the evil big guy. Because
Okay.
he's like a little floating robot. Anyway, Spy Kids
And
is
then
big important to me.
Fact check me on this one, but the shark on the Jaws poster is not a white. It's not a great white shark.
Oh, really?
It's not. It's not.
On the original Jazz poster?
The original one. The original poster.
The one
is
that's
not a great
going
white.
up with the swimmer? That's not a
Correct.
shark?
It's
That's not a great
it's
white?
not a great white,
Oh.
no.
Pretty, whatever
Didn't
it is,
know
it's
that.
terrifying.
It is scary, yes.
National Mango Day today, DeMarco. You eat a lot of fruit, but I've
Oh,
never seen you
tahini.
take down a mango.
I love mangoes. I just
Okay.
have one problem. You guys corrected it for me. It's when you have to peel the mango. I feel like I'm wasting half
Use
the
the
fruit.
vegetable peeler.
I did, but I feel like I'm wasting half the fruit.
No, I leave the whatever's in the middle of the seed,
pit?
whatever, the pit, and I cut, around it, and then I peel it off.
You peel it. See,
Yeah,
you peel
I
around the
peel
seed.
it.
Yes.
I take the vegetable peeler. and
Yeah,
take the
nah.
skin.
But then you have to cut it around
Yeah,
the seed.
the seed in a mango is basically like a Rubik's cube.
That's
It's
what I
impossible
mean.
To figure
You
out.
can't figure out where it is,
Yeah,
right?
and you always get a piece of it, and it always tastes like you know what.
Yeah, of course.
And by the way, Jorge is right. It's a Mako shark.
See? Mako.
Mako shark.
That's
Great
why you go to the
white.
fruit guy and have him do it. That guy, that's like he's done peeled 9 billion
Yes.
of these things. He knows what's up. Little super crosstalk coming up next.
Do you really think you've experienced real sports excitement in your home? It's Mace here, and I'm here to tell you to get off your couch and get into Cosm. Cosm is the ultimate immersive fan experience. The Dome at Cosm, massive 87-foot wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall screens where you can watch multiple games at the same time. Incredible food, craft cocktails, beer available throughout Cosm. Go to Cosm.com to see all the sporting events coming up, and now showing The Matrix at Cosm.com.
Hello, I'm Richard Navarro, General Manager at Fleming Steakhouse and Wine Bar in downtown Los Angeles, where unforgettable dining meets the heart of the city. Whether it's prime steaks, fresh seafood, or a handcrafted cocktail, we're here to make your next experience out exceptional. Call us today at 213-745-9911 to reserve your next table. We're open for lunch and dinner. Fleming's, where great steaks, good times. Call at 213-745-9911.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino, open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step into Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field,
He's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Oral, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Well, it's a little less than super because Trav hightailed out of here, and you say you sensed early in the show that he might have a back issue.
I'm surprised he made it through the show today. I really did. Every break he was standing up.
That will drive him crazy.
Yes.
Because the one thing you cannot do when your back's screwed up is play golf. Trust me, I've tried. And Trav loves to golf.
One of the reasons I don't play golf.
Okay,
that's what I thought maybe happened.
Do you know this about Mike? Mike was a soccer player at Northwestern.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
and you actually have a fusion in your back, right?
Yeah.
So are you?
Oh, that's why you couldn't play the softball.
No? I could have played fine.
He's a good athlete.
I couldn't.
He beat me in pickleball.
What are your limitations as a result of that? Do you have any, or do you just have to be smart?
It's been fused since 2004, right? So I can't run a marathon because the pounding on the rods would get too painful. But I can do most things, just not for too long.
Did you get sore playing us in pickleball?
Pickleball's usually fine.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
pickleball,
quick,
there's not that much movement. So I'm
John,
fine.
I know.
Yeah.
He beat the snot out of me.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
Yeah, big time.
That's what I was saying. If somebody could, if you guys could have got him on your team for the softball game, it would have made a difference. Because he's like,
put him at first.
Well, he's like me. He's hyper competitive.
Yeah.
So I'd rather die than lose anything.
Of course. Are you going to make me pay up like Chris, the forfeit?
No.
He went at me big time.
No.
I'll pay you if you want.
All right, so here's the backstory.
Okay.
Travis's brother challenged, DeMarco's brother.
There was a challenge presented by me.
Right.
Yes.
Wanted to play Travis in golf. I've played golf with Travis. I've never been able to take him down. And I'm good, but Travis is better than me. And so I bet, what did we bet, $50?
$50
on Travis. And then DeMarco's brother had an injury and backed out.
Yep.
I think Travis gets credit for the win, but I don't want your money. They didn't play.
Okay.
So, by the way, if they ever do play,
yes,
I'll reactivate the bet with your participation.
Would you like to be in that foursome?
Sure.
Because I just like to see these guys compete. I told Travis the most fun I ever had playing golf was watching them go. Yeah.
Well, Michael backed me up on this. So we have both had the pleasure, Trudell and I, of working very closely with Michael Thompson. I do all the games with him. I have for years. Mike Trudell hosted a show with Michael Thompson and Trudell that was on in this slot, the slot you're in now, for 4 years?
Something like that.
Yeah. And so Michael never, DeMarco, ever, and Trudell backed me up on this, is at a loss for words.
Ever.
You literally could say to him, Michael, give me 2 minutes on gravel, and he'll go. And he'll give you 2 minutes, and it'll be funny, and it'll be engaging. Yes. So we're together during the basketball season, our Lakers traveling party, which Mike and I have both been a part of forever. We're together with each other more than we're with our families for the basketball season.
Makes sense.
A lot of late night flights, a lot of hotels, a lot of dinners together. Trudell, the only time I have ever seen Michael speechless is when Clay broke the record for scoring most points in a quarter. What do you have, 37 in one quarter? He was making all those threes. We were on a plane, and Michael's watching this on his phone. And Clay can't miss. He's like, every shot he throws up, I think he hit 9 threes in one quarter. And Michael that's the only time I've ever heard him completely speechless. Like, he couldn't.
Does he crow about his son?
No.
Opposite.
He never talks about his kid.
I'll give you an example.
Scored 55 points and be like, you only had 3 rebounds.
Right.
Really?
I'll go, Michael, your son, by the way, tonight, we'll be calling a Laker game. I go, your son tonight has 47 points, and it's not even the start of the fourth quarter yet. And he'll go, Ireland, how many rebounds does he have?
Okay,
so
always
he
more and more.
He overcompensates the other way.
Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this. The past basketball players are saying that the current basketball players aren't as tough because they're all sons of former players. And they've grown up without actually having to play
But that's been going forever. Ken Griffey was the son of a former player.
Right. I wonder how Michael would feel about that.
You were the nephew of a Hall of Fame player, right?
Yeah, but
wasn't Mel Farr your uncle?
He's my uncle. I didn't grow up with my own gym, though. Yeah.
I don't think most people think that. First of all, you have this barrier then of every time you do come to the gym that you have to get past the whole you're here because your daddy's here. So I think or because your dad. So I think you would develop a certain amount of toughness. You have to be good. I think to last over time.
And in a lot of cases, the sons are like in the case of Kobe, the son's way better than the dad.
Yeah, or Steph.
Kobe's dad, Joe, played in the NBA.
I thought you meant Kobe had a son that's. I'm like, Kobe had a kid? Wait a minute.
No, he had all girls.
Yeah.
Mike and Kobe, Trudell and Kobe are opposites. Mike has all boys. Kobe had all girls. So Kobe had 4 girls. Mike
met his kids.
Has 3 boys.
Random thing. Did I hear you talking about Mako sharks or something? Or
Jorge
was
Jorge. Yes, the original poster of Jaws is not a great white. It's a Mako.
Okay, so something I was thinking about the other day because we're at a hotel right now. We're about to go to a soccer tournament, but we're doing a little work on our house. And so there's nothing on it for the first time. There's no like Apple TV connection to the hotel thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to like scroll around and try to find something to watch. And the only thing that was on was Shark Week, and I started to think, I'm like, how did Sharks get such a great PR person? Like Ireland wanted to be the press secretary, right? Still does one day. Otherwise, why is it only sharks that get their own week? No love for tigers, no love for elephants. How about hippos? You know that hippos kill.
Hippo Week would be a hit.
Hippos kill so many more people than sharks. How did sharks get to be the ones that have all of the branding?
I was just going to say, DeMarco answered your question. Jaws.
They have a movie.
It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a top 50 movie ever.
Sure.
So that if
make
there
a movie about hippos killing people.
It was like 50 years ago, right?
Right.
It was in the 70s. Yeah, almost exactly.
I think they just had the 50-year anniversary.
Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
No, I know O'Shea's in it.
It's worth a watch.
Yeah, O'Shea Jackson's in it.
If you're traveling, yes. If you're traveling on a plane, Cocaine Bear.
And by the way, have I taught you nothing?
What?
Trudell, you're in a hotel.
Yeah.
Bring an Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch everything.
So here's the thing. I don't have the Fire Stick, but what I usually do, I have my iPad, but then just long story longer, the Wi-Fi at the house, right, that's down, so some of my cable accounts are out, and the HBO's tied to that.
You've got more than just a small issue.
So we're in the debt. There are a couple of subscription things that I still have, but I'm saying for the family, right, and John's right, I should have a Fire Stick. I should have plugged it in.
For the family.
But I was just scrolling around looking for stuff, and they don't have Spectrum, so can't watch the Dodgers last night. They don't have MLB, and they're playing the Twins.
If you travel, this goes for everybody listening.
Tough times.
Okay, if you travel with a Fire Stick, like I do, and you're willing to do battle with the hotel Wi-Fi for about 10 minutes, I could show you how to, or you just Google.
How long are you guys in those hotels, though?
Sometimes 3-4 days.
Oh, okay, so it makes more sense.
Usually only a day, but sometimes it'll be a couple
of
days.
What I'm saying, DeMarco, is if you travel with it, like, you never miss a Dodger game. You never miss anything. Anything I get at home, I get on the road because of the Fire Stick.
Wow.
And I usually have the same principle with my iPad, right? I just right now some of the subscriptions are on hold, but yes.
All right, so let me get to something before you get out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys, you and Trav and Jorge and Emily, kind of, at least the way I heard it, and you might be right, said, well, Phillip Rivers is a lock to make the Hall of Fame.
Yes. Numbers-wise.
Is he? Now, here's the argument against him. Okay. And I love Phillip Rivers. I think he gets in eventually. Mm-hmm. Here's why I don't think he gets in.
Mind you, it's softened on quarterbacks.
Right. But here's why I don't think he gets in on the first ballot.
Fair, yeah.
Okay. 0 postseason success.
Yeah, not first ballot, but he's in.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, he's a top 5 quarterback all time. But here's the issue. If you have 0 postseason success, you have to have monster regular season numbers to get in. For example, Phillip Rivers' numbers, career numbers, dwarf Eli Manning's. Mm-hmm. But Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls, so he's in.
Right.
Phillip Rivers' numbers are comparable, almost identical, to Matthew Stafford. But Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl, so he's in. Mm-hmm. Another comp for Phillip Rivers is Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. Drew Brees won a Super Bowl. He's in. they'll hold it against him, DeMarco, that he had no postseason success.
Sure.
The writers always do, so they're going to make him wait.
For first ballot, yes, but he'll get in.
I think eventually.
Yeah,
Dan Fouts is in, and he had very little postseason success.
Came up, is he the most popular Charger ever? And I said maybe Junior, LT. I think Dan Fouts.
Well, it's a two-horse debate. It's either LaDainian Tomlinson or Junior Seau.
Right.
But you could argue that Antonio Gates
is up
should
there
be
as
in
well.
that conversation. Antonio Gates is the Chargers' all-time leader in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. And for a tight end, he had some insane number, like 30 third down touchdowns.
It's ridiculous.
It's more than any tight end ever.
He was the first tight end that's basically a tall wide receiver.
By the way, Mike, undrafted.
Gonzalez. Yeah.
Antonio Gates, undrafted. And he's in the Hall of Fame.
Shannon Sharp, Gonzalez singed. But if you're going to dock Phillip Rivers, you have to dock Antonio Gates.
But he's in. He's already in.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. He'll be in. And the thing is, they were talking about the best Ram of all time.
You left a big one out.
For L.A.? For the Rams.
Aaron Donald?
No, Aaron Donald's great, but I'm surprised you. Here's your hint. I'm surprised you didn't get this.
Who? Merlin?
Deacon Jones.
Oh, Deacon Jones, right.
Deacon Jones. They didn't keep track of sacks when Deacon started. If they did,
right,
he might be the NFL's all-time sack
But
leader.
if I'm picking defensive ends, he might be my third or fourth choice. But if I'm picking
didn't
defensive
he play-
players, it would be him.
Wait a minute. Didn't Deacon play inside?
DeMarco's
outside.
pointing to Aaron Donald, by the way.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah. Merlin played inside.
Merlin was
right?
the inside guy. Merlin made the Pro Bowl 14 years in a row.
Yeah, he was, and then for years in the 70s, the Rams had great ends. They had Fred Dreyer on one end and Jack Youngblood on the other.
The blood, yes,
yeah,
sir.
And
yes.
Jack Youngblood, who once played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg. Think about that.
Insane.
He played with, and he knew it was broken, and he didn't tell anybody because he knew his coaches would sit him.
Of course.
That is a Hall of Famer.
Now, have fun interviewing that guy. Yeah,
right.
that's fun.
He's actually super pleasant.
Really?
Jack Youngblood? Have you had any experience talking to him?
He turns into the Marlboro Man.
Yeah, but he
does.
Right.
He really does.
And Dreyer's great to talk to.
Fred
because,
Dreyer's fun.
Yeah, he went on to be an actor and all that good
Yes.
stuff. All right. That's it for Supercross Talk. DeMarco, hope you have a partner tomorrow. We'll see.
I hope so. Or one of you guys will sit in for him.
Yeah, Thompson. All right, I almost said Thompson and Trudell.
Yeah.
Mike Trudell in for Mason and Ireland next, ESPN LA.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st